pretty sound and the pretty pictures. And we're live with Mission 7 of Week 8, Season 5 of the Interpoint Station Lancer Campaign, where this week we are in orbit around the planet called 2000 NM, which is more of like a cartographic designation than anything else, because this planet is utterly useless to everybody. But we are here because 50 years ago, the IPSN cargo ship, the IPSN Marigold, crashed here and is now buried underneath a mile of Arctic ice. And we have been doing our best to salvage what we can from the ship, because we were contacted by IPSN and got the official salvage mandate. And we managed to bury through the ice, we managed to enter the Marigold, restore power in the last mission, barely managed to take care of Ahab, the cascading NHP that was rampaging throughout the ship, so that was a riot. That's Ahab, by the way. Ahab was a mess.
Whoa.
Ahab was a big mess during the last mission. Barely managing to take that guy out with doing the last round with the last one damage from the from the flare shotgun on the Caliban.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was a nail biter for sure. And yeah, that's where we are taking off. Introducing today's team, Mantis. What have you been up to?
Yeah, so there's been a bit of drama in the Interpoint Hacking Society because I did manage to get my Bloodhound drone killed in the last mission, and the head of the chairman of the Interpoint Hacking Society did have her brain sort of in the Bloodhound drone.
Your tsundere love interest, yes?
Oh.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I mean, well, it was like a clone of her brain type thing. So it wasn't really her, but it also
Don't tell her
caused
that.
some hard feelings.
Oh no. So the drone that
yeah.
everybody made with the power of friendship in the Interpoint After School Hacking Society. Oh no.
Yeah.
Well,
so
I hope-
Mantis has been running a bit of damage control there.
I hope we can smooth things over. And the Hacking Society storyline has been one of my favorites this entire run. It's great. Every week I'm looking forward
you.
to the Interpoint Society. I just imagine like a slice of live anime.
Yeah.
Taking part in.
I mean,
It's great.
isn't that what this basically is?
Basically, Egghead.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
Well, Egghead has been painstakingly going over the plans for the Megazord that he acquired during Sentai Week here,
Mhm.
only to be incredibly dismayed that everything on it was fake. So he has been spending the last 2 weeks hopefully not causing yet another hull breach in Interpoint Station, basically trying to correct the problem by making the Megazord truly a destructive implement of mass destruction. Yes, there we go.
I mean that's fair. The Megazord was a prop, right? It's called acting, and but maybe one day we can create real Megazords.
Yes,
We have
Egghead will be the absolute first to do so.
we have
Although probably will-
rules. We have rules for it lying around somewhere. Like I wrote them up. Where like in scene 1 everybody fights individually, and then in scene 2 every mech in the team combines into a 1 size 3 monstrosity.
That
So
sounds fun.
the rules
Yeah,
exist.
no, that's actually.
Just haven't found an opportunity to use them yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Looks like you have an
One day.
opportunity.
Sweet. Ashes, new aboard Interpoint Station. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm new here. Nijugo Ashes has how do I put this? Escaped from a truly awful super soldier program after destroying most of it with the help of her NHP Saisho. And now she's here to try to figure out how peopling works.
Perfect. Any progress on that, or?
Probably not yet. We'll find out.
We'll find out. Sweet. And last but not least, Hypnos.
Oh, hello.
Put in a couple missions, but no official ones yet, I believe.
Oh no, yeah, we've been a little busy on the side missions. Almost died during one of them, actually.
Oh, that sounds rough.
Oh
So,
yeah, it was
yeah.
quite rough.
Tell us about yourself.
All right, so Hypnos, we are Union born and raised, straight out of Mars, in fact. Kind of ran away from our job at the was it the USB, taking our favorite NHP with us, and Horizon stint gone wrong, gone explosive. Don't want to talk about it.
It's fair.
But we're here now. We've piloted a few missions, did some Horus chicanery, got blown up in a Pegasus once. That was great. Wound up in a polycule somehow. That was funny. Just keeping real busy. Now we're testing out another Horus mech, seeing how well that goes.
Fair. Alright. For today's mission, it's the home stretch. After destroying whatever was left of Ahab, we managed to extract some information about what happened to the Marigold in the first place. The Marigold, 50 years ago, was tasked apparently with transporting a biological virus weapon of unknown origin to unknown clients. And the crew found out about this. This led to a mutiny, which ultimately led to the Marigold crashing on this planet here. And, being frozen in ice for 50 years, everybody died, and then Ahab cascaded. Built his own friends, which are still stalking some corridors, despite the NHP being destroyed. And now it appears that our contractor, one Claude Gilmore, our APSN liaison, is sort of double-crossing us. He and his mech escort have vanished from Interpoint, and we are currently picking up signatures of IPSN ships coming in from the solar system border. So
we can't have that.
yeah, it's a bit. We probably don't want this virus to fall into the wrong hands. It's just designated Starlight. We literally don't know what it's doing. Ahab's memory is a bit corrupted on that. But the board of directors has deemed it necessary to keep it out of IPSN's hands. So before Claude and his crew make it there, it will be your task to go in, extract the virus, and get out. Hopefully in one piece. The Marigold, as I said, is still stalking. There's still some scrap mechs roaming in there, because after all the human crew died, Ahab got lonely and started, a side hobby of building his own friends, which
one does.
It's understandable, really. So your task will to get in, get the Starlight virus, and get out, hopefully in one piece. And to help you out, we got some reserves, which look like this. Mantis, let's start with you. Which reserve would you like to go for, and how are we acquiring it?
I think I'll go with the thermal grenades. Mantis is going to get his hacking society friends to find some on the deep web with a get a hold of something action.
Absolutely, let's do it. Let's see if the Hacking Society is willing to help you out again, despite you trashing their latest project.
We'll see how it goes.
Ooh.
Apparently.
Barely. Yeah, you can acquire thermal grenades. They have 3 charges, which can be increased. You also won't replenish them with Grease Monkey, so you have 3 grenades, period. You can throw them as a quick action, 5 spaces, and they will explode in a blast 1, dealing 2 heat to all characters in the area, and dealing 10 AP energy damage to terrain. which can help you during this mission for clearing out ice blocks, which will bar the way. Because the marigold is a mess on the inside as well. It's rough. But I'm sure we'll manage. Egghead, which reserve would you like to go for?
I'm going to go for the Molten Demise. Having plenty of energy weapons on that brand new Sherman that Egghead had printed out not too long ago, it seemed appropriate, so he's going to start tweaking his probably more energy weapons than he knows what to do with to help burn through that ice a little bit more quicker.
Definitely.
All right, invent, create. This is definitely a +4.
Let's make it neutral.
Perfect. And on the dot.
Ooh, we do it. You can get the Molten Demise Reserve, which allows you,
Hooray!
once per scene, after hitting an enemy with an energy weapon, you can melt the ground beneath your feet and make them stuck in the ice on the floor. Perfect. Ashes, which reserve would you like?
All right, I think what Nijugo has done is that before the IPSN decided to bug out, Nijugo just went into their storage and just took some ice plate armor.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's hers.
Perfect.
Don't worry about it.
Which trigger are we rolling for this?
Act unseen, unheard.
That works perfectly fine for me. Just click your pilot token, top left, you have the trigger button.
Yeah, I got it.
Perfect.
No accuracy difficulty.
Ooh, 6. Sadly,
No.
they're all out of ice plate armor. You sneak in
Dang.
perfectly, and then there's just nothing there because it's been a very popular reserve this week. It do be that way sometimes. Hypnos, which reserve would you like?
We are also going to try for ice plate armor, but instead of acting unseen and unheard, we're gonna mess around with our mech and the Orochi disembodiment system and make our own kit bashed ice plate armor.
Absolutely.
So I'd like to do a hack fix.
Yep, that works for me. If there's no stock ice plate armor left, we'll just make our own. It's that simple. 23. Oh, you show off.
Yeah, oh, this ain't the first time we've messed around with our mech systems. We did the same thing with our Pegasus once. That was not a good idea.
You can get 5 overshield at the start of each scene. There we go.
Woo.
And with that, it is time to enter the dark, damp, frozen corridors of the Marigold. We restored power during the last mission, so that's a plus. But it's still not optimal in here. That is what the interior of the Marigold looks like. Specifically, the cargo room is over here, and there is the briefcase, the reinforced briefcase holding the Starlight virus.
Gotta go get that through that brittle ice.
Yep, that is the plan. You can place yourselves on the deployment zone to your left-hand side. Terrain-wise, in the top right-hand corner, you can find a height legend, which will tell you which terrain outline is which height. Green is size half, which means everybody can pretty much ignore it except for the dog and your drones, Hypnos. Pink is size 1. That is where you can take hardcover behind, look over, and all that good stuff. Size 2 is dark blue, and I think that's it. Light blue is size 4 terrain. So it's gonna be.
Speaking.
Yeah,
of
one
drones,
second.
yeah.
We'll get to your drones. The dark tiles, the black tiles are just indestructible walls, infinitely high, and this whole thing is, of course, an extraction mission. That means, if I may borrow you, Mantis, you have to get across the map in 10 rounds, and within that time frame, get over and then bring the Starlight Wyvers back to your deployment zone. The briefcase moves with you if you start a standard movement adjacent to it. So Mantis could go to here and then place the briefcase anywhere adjacent to them. No questions asked. Of course,
Someone
not
else could pick it up.
Correct. Yeah. Then someone else can pick it up and move it further. The briefcase will not move with you if you boost, if you fly, if you teleport. You can't ram it. We don't want to accidentally release this thing. That would be bad. And
Can
yeah.
an enemy take it if they start their turn adjacent
No,
to it? or
enemies
adjacent to it?
cannot move it, but enemies adjacent to it will prevent the briefcase from being moved until that enemy is either destroyed or pushed away, basically. Hypnos, which Orochi are we starting with is the question.
Guardian.
Guardian, you got it. And that thing has how much HP?
Let's see, 5 plus grit plus 5 from
12?
the Hydra plus
Oh,
5
plus 5,
from the Drone Commander 1.
17?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sounds about right. We'll take it. That goes there. Everybody has their pet drones. And yeah, questions about this. We are starting out with 0 enemies on the map, but they will come in at the end of round 1 and then continuously through the ingress zones.
These hexes are the
They're just
indestructible ones?
No, the black hexes. These are just
Okay.
funny colored floor
Normal.
tiles.
Okay.
The brittle ice is in the way. The brittle ice has 10 points of HP, so you can just smash through with it. Mantis is properly equipped with thermal grenades, but yeah, or you can make your way around theoretically, but I don't think that's a good idea.
It's a long way.
It's a really long way
Bit of a
if you want to
trek.
make it around.
Especially for 10 rounds.
But that is it from me. Any questions?
I think we're good.
No.
Perfect.
No further questions, Your Honor. Let's get this trial started.
Absolutely. Let me put on some music, and then we can get right into it. No NPCs on the map first round, so we can take each turn in turn, and then we'll see how it goes round 2. Who's starting us off?
Who wants to blow up the brittle ice?
I think like the bottom and right brittle ice are the most important to blow up.
That would be this one and
This I meant
this one and
this one
these two.
and this one. Yeah.
Yeah, see that.
Like blowing up the top one doesn't help us. It gets you into
That's
a zone that doesn't get. We can't move the payload through. Yeah, if and blowing up this one doesn't help unless, well, it helps if you're going from the top, but not really from the bottom so much.
And can we get the briefcase through here?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing that it would help is we can come back not directly through an ingress zone.
That's true. Yeah, alright. I might just spend all 3 thermal grenades on this round, on this map then, doing the top, bottom, the left, bottom, and right brittle ice.
Yeah.
Do
Do it then.
So I'm happy to go first and blow up the first one.
Do it.
Alright. So I'll start by moving my Bloodhound drone, which can move 10 hexes up to here.
Yep.
With my drone
Yep. No problem.
commander protocol and the
And I'm
speed.
assuming whenever we're not saying anything about it, it's invisible.
Correct, yes.
Yep.
I'm going to move 6 up to here. I'm gonna toss a thermal grenade right here to blow up that brittle ice. And then I'm going to boost another 6 spaces up to here.
Alright, the way is clear.
Oh, hold on. No, that's probably fine. I am my turn.
Leaving the other 3.
I could probably get the other brittle ice pretty quickly. Or at least work towards it. This is Hypnos.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, question about the pink objects again.
Mhm.
What size are they?
Says one.
One.
You can find
All right.
the height legend is in the top right of the map. You can find the
All
little
right.
box.
Good.
Don't forget to drone commander the Guardian.
Huh?
Are you there, Hypnos?
Oh yeah, I'm
No.
here. I'm here.
Don't
I'm on
forget to
PTT.
don't forget to drone commander 1 the Guardian.
Yes, of course. Let me click on that. That's talents. There we go.
Specifically a protocol that moves at 4, not 6.
There we go.
Mhm.
That works. And then what I can do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna quick boost.
Mm-hmm.
Always be boosting.
And then I am going to, as a free action, put out the Ghast.
The Ghast. There it is. And this thing has 15 HP. Oh, you've got it already.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Yep. 15. And with that, we are going to do a skirmish on that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I have a lot of tabs. Let me get to this.
The gas nexus.
Oh shit! Wait, stop! Don't
Uh-oh.
do it!
Right.
Don't
Oh,
do it
no.
yet!
Oh no!
These things don't have E-defense! Now they do.
Ah!
Try again, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's valid. Let me X out of that attack.
You're the first who has attacked an ice block with E. Oh no, it's a
Wait a
miss.
minute. Oh no, we
the
missed.
The nat one.
Ah!
Ice.
Ice, ice, baby. More like ice, ice. No, thank you.
Alright. We tried.
Alright. We did try. Alright. Yeah, I think that's all I want to do here.
Can move your Guardian further up with its normal movement if you like.
Yeah, I think it has movement equal to the...
To your movement, I think.
Yep. Yeah.
Alright, leaving
there you go.
Ashes and Egghead.
Alright, I'll go next because I think mine's gonna be quick if you don't mind. I'm gonna
No
go
problem. No problem. Mine's gonna be quick too.
2, 3, 4, because I'm a baby
Just real
Everest
quick.
and have 4 move.
Just real quick, Ashes. I will now teach you the arcane secrets of Roll20. If you pick up your token and drag it to a spot, and before setting it down, you can press right click or Q on your keyboard to make a waypoint appear that only you can see.
Ah, I see.
And then you can do it again from there, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. And then your token will move along these tracks, which aren't visible to you, but everybody else.
Nice. Okay. Then, after I did that,
Mhm.
I'll go ahead and boost 4 more
Yep, perfect.
from over here. And then I'll hide because I can't do anything else.
And there's no
I
enemies
can-
to see you. Yep, valid. Alright.
I have Infiltrator, so I may as well.
Yep, just take note that Infiltrator stops at the end of your round.
Yes, but
But there's nobody to see you. You're fine. Egghead, all you.
Okay, the Sherman is out slower than I anticipated. Let's see. So I can move and I can I can boost to here,
No problem.
and I think that's it. Honestly, there's
Yep.
nothing else to there's nothing else to shoot at, so
You could take a quick tech to support someone.
You could bolster somebody, but it doesn't really matter.
I think. What's the? What is the command to bolster somebody? Is because I'm pretty certain we're going to get
quick tech.
It's quick tech.
so the
Up
tech
top,
actions.
Yep, tech actions.
There we go. I'm gonna bolster. Is that a lich you're using there, Hypnos?
It's a Hydra.
Hydra.
Oh, it's a Hydra. Okay. There we go.
Hypnos, you're bolstered.
All right, and that will definitely be the end of my turn here.
At the end of round 1, we are getting horrible scrap amalgamations that are still patrolling these corridors. From the top left, a scrap hive and scrap ronin.
Oh no, scrappies.
Ooh.
We ended on a player turn, so they will go first. And the ronin will move and boost to engage Humantis. Doesn't so much have a sword as it has like a big piece of rebar, but it will bash your head in all the same. At 1 accuracy in build, critting you for 7 points.
Ow.
Ending its turn.
Bashed right in there.
Well, that ruins my plans of destroying the ice on this turn. I don't want to get hit again.
Not make it open there. Maybe.
If I don't miss my attacks, I might be able to hit the ice, but I think protecting Mantis might be helpful.
I could also take a turn and just try to beat up the Ronin.
I can't get to my heavy charge blade range, but I can get into range of shooting it.
You have jump
pretty
jets?
easily. I do. Oh, I do have jump jets. I could do that.
Yep, easy.
Okay then. Want me to smack it around with the charge blade?
If you like.
All right, I'll do that.
Let's do it.
I right click and move. Click. Oh, wait, that's.
No, that checks out. That movement.
Yeah, but I gotta
fine.
go like that.
Yep, that checks out even more.
There we go.
So we move behind the
Let's
size 2, fly over with the rapid burst jump jets with a boost, and then you have 1 quick action left over.
Yeah, so let's smack him with the charge blade, because a charge blade, why wouldn't you?
It is going to be a neutral attack. Missing.
Ow.
My rolls today have been garbage. Wait, I should have had accuracy. I have the, tactician.
No. You have Technophile 1, Infiltrator, and Crackshot.
Says I have Technophile, Crackshot, and Tactician on my sheet.
Fair. But doesn't matter here.
Alright, well,
Because
whatever.
there's no ally adjacent to it.
Okay. Alright,
Okay.
that's me.
Switch
That's
that
it.
out. Unless you want to overcharge and or use initiative.
Nope.
Okay.
I'll just stay engaged with him. Let Mantis get out.
Alright, then the Hive will go next. Hive is going to move 5. We're going to throw Angry Bees at you, Ashes.
Oh no, bees!
At
Not
neutral.
the bees.
That is a hit for 3 points of burn. So you take 3 damage immediately, and at the end of each turn you have to make an engineering check to see if you continue being on fire. The Hive
Not
is
the
going
fire.
to drone barrage you. Hitting you. You get a choice, become immobilized and impaired, or move 5 spaces.
I'll take the move.
And that is the Hive's turn. You take 3 points of damage, Ashes.
Yep.
Leaving Egghead, Hypnos, and Mantis.
Alrighty, I can try to get rid of this ice.
Sure.
Yep,
Do
more
I
of
get
NPCs.
free heat or?
Nope, no heat. Burn doesn't deal heat.
Okay.
That's Battletech talk.
Alright, within sensors up to 4 spaces, I'm gonna shepherd
Mhm.
with a guardian up, and then I'll use guardian's base movement.
Mhm. Nice.
And then I am going to use my movement.
Mhm.
I think that's valid.
Yep.
I'm going to attack with my Ghast,
Mhm.
and I think I can also attack. I think I can just do a barrage at this rate, at any rate.
Sure. Critical
wow.
hit.
There we
Oh
go.
boy.
Nice.
Sadly, Sentiment
Yeah, I
is
don't-
useless.
Yeah, Centimane is useless.
Oh.
But I did hit it with something. So
Almost
I
hit.
didn't. Would I be able to use my integrated Nexus?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll use my Nexus Light.
Should do it.
If it hits, which it
Yeah.
does,
Hey.
because it's ice.
Goodbye, ice.
And you know what? I don't have. It looks like I didn't need to do the full barrage. God
Nope.
dang.
We are out of targets.
Yeah. I am out of targets. That's fine.
Suffering from
That's
success.
fine. Suffering from success, DJ Khaled. Alright. I don't suppose there's anything else I'd be able to do then.
No, because you
don't
declared a
think.
barrage, of course you have to perform a barrage.
Yeah.
And that's just...
Yep. Has to be.
Egghead and Mantis left.
Alright, I want to take out this Ronin, or try
Mm-hmm.
to. Alright, I'm going to move my Bloodhound drone in.
Yep.
And I'm going to barrage.
Mhm.
And I'll start. Oh, sorry, I'm also going to use my crack shot protocol.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start with the marker spikes
Mm-hmm.
at neutral.
Miss.
Ooh.
Hit.
Alright,
It's 3 damage.
okay. And I am going to. I am going to use Crack Shot 2 with my Smart Gun.
Nice. It's gonna be a 1 accuracy shot then.
A 1 accuracy shot. And I'm also going to. Use my ammo case to make it a Jaeger round.
Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be 1 accuracy smart gun. And 10,000 damage on a hit. Barely hits.
Okay. It is fine. So it does that. It does the where is it?
Frame features.
The one.
Frame features
Hold on.
tally-ho, and then
Nice.
weapons overpower caliber.
Oh, I don't have frame features apparently.
Oh, that's why I asked at the start if you had your frame features.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Let me just roll opcal twice for now. It's the same deal.
Okay.
I'll throw them in.
And where is my opcal?
And
Here
weapons.
it is. All right.
It's 3 plus...
B plus 4.
7, 11 points of damage. Let's see if we can deflect your smart ammunition with what amounts to a big pipe. Sure can. That's gonna be 6 points
Oh
of
no.
damage. And please shoot yourself. Only deals base damage though, so it's only 4.
This has 2 accuracy, right?
It's the same accuracy, yep, but it doesn't deal bonus damage. You will get knocked
so-
back away from the Ronin though, with Jaeger rounds will
sorry.
apply, I think.
So it's
Actually,
only
will there-
only 1 accuracy
Oh, it's
because
2
I used crack shot 2.
Oh yeah, it's the same attack roll. Yep, 1 accuracy.
Okay.
And then we're just leaving out all the bells and whistles.
Okay. So when an attack has knockback, I can choose to knock the Ronin back, right?
Yes, you knock back the Ronin.
I'd actually.
Do you not
Yeah,
want to knock it back?
I'd rather not knock it back and have it make the hull save.
We did the
for
whole
Jaeger
save. It rolled a
rounds.
21.
Oh, did we? Oh,
Yeah.
I missed that. Okay. Okay. There's not a lot else I can do at the moment, so just in turn, I guess.
Egghead to the rescue.
Okay, I have 2 choices here. You guys want back up with the Ronin or go back up Hypnos because he is kind of all by himself down there.
He's
Um,
Worst
also
comes to
fine.
worst, I can just surround myself in drones.
All right.
He's also fine, and we're not fine.
Okay, fair enough. I will come and what we'll do is I will again move and boost here. I will. Well, I guess I'll attempt to set the Ronin on fire. I'm going to fire the. I have the Andromeda. I'm going to use that. Brand new.
Neutral.
Yes, brand new laser rifle here. No accuracy. And a missed. Boo.
Ouch.
This is not going well for us.
And you've heated yourself to 3.
Ah, yes.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. I was going to say, wouldn't need to turn the air conditioning on, but we're on an ice planet. I don't need to do that.
That's
Roll
true.
down the window.
It's very, very cold here.
Alright.
Yeah, either that's it or we're overcharging for another try.
Do I want to burn myself further?
You're not even halfway there yet. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? Alright, I'll overcharge and fire the gun again.
It's
Because
one
why
heat
not?
from the
What's
overcharge
more-
and
what's-
then 3 more from the gun.
What's more heat? It's only one, and then fire the Andromeda again here.
Just hit
Let's-
forehead.
No. Same roll.
Misses by 1, by the way.
Just bracketing him with those laser blasts.
Oh no.
That turn was made. Alright,
That was
going into
Hilarious.
round 3. Hypnos, you will
Wait,
get
did
some...
I go yet? I don't
uh,
think I've gone in round 2.
Sorry, who?
Wait, no, I did. I attacked.
You did. You
You're right.
with the Sharpish Blade. Hypnos, you are
Alright.
getting company down there with 1 scrappy assault. We are gonna start with an NPC though, and the Ronin will attempt to slice you in half, Mantis,
Oh no, Mantis.
which is very hard with a pipe. We'll lock on first. To get that juicy crit to accuracy, 12 damage, easy.
Ow.
Ooh.
Alright.
It's okay, we evened out the rolls.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, we made up for those 2 misses. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
no!
Oh no! Disaster.
This isn't what I wanted.
Evened out the rolls? Is that what this is?
Good one. That is the Ronin's turn, I guess.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, it's real bad.
This is not good.
Well, Mantis, you're stunned, so do we want Egghead or me to go next?
I don't know who we have to go next, because we have to deal with the Scrap Hive or the Assault, and I'd I don't like that guy.
It's fair.
I mean, taking out the Ronin is also a good thing to do.
That's fair, but the Ronin already gone.
It
Way
did
back.
already
Has
go.
already gone,
Yeah,
so
but
it's not
it-
a...
I would really like
It's
it
a
to not get
problem.
another turn.
I agree, but we cannot deal with it right now. So given that, maybe Hypno should take his turn.
Yes, I'm fine with that if everyone else is in accord.
Go for it.
Keep moving
Alrighty,
towards
so-
the point.
All right, so we are going to Protocol Shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
Just move our Ghast in a slightly better position.
Between the
Then-
enemy.
And then we are going to we'll quick deploy a Tempest drone.
When you drone.
Let's see.
All the
Let me double
drones.
check. Well, yes. So I can do that to a free space within sensors in line of sight.
No problem.
So I am going to. Can I see here
Yep.
in
can-
this spot?
Yep. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
All right.
This
So I'll
is
put that
half
temp.
size.
Yeah, I'll put the Tempest here. I will skirmish with Ghast
Mm-hmm.
on Scrap Assault.
It's a miss.
And I missed. That's fine. I'm gonna walk away towards the ob.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Oh yeah, I can still move my Guardian, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
It's engaged
Mhm.
though.
Yeah. Look, I am fine with that. I think what I'm gonna do is through there. Make a quote unquote meat shield. Pass turn.
Not unreasonable.
Let's get the assault out of the way. It will have to hold safe against your Tempest drone.
Mhm.
Tempest poles, hold safe.
And my safety.
Easy.
It made it.
Yep.
We're making
Curses.
it.
What are these rolls?
Just walk into here, and you are in hard cover.
So
Hypnos,
fast.
And that's
Wait,
move
it can
boost.
walk through the ghast?
Yeah, it's half-sized.
Ah,
Just straight walking through.
Yep.
And the
it's
assault
so
rifle
fast.
at 2
Alright.
difficulty against you.
All right. Yep, that'll hit.
Alright! Time to bust
this-
out the rolls, boys!
Is this-
Easy. Oh, Jesus.
All right. One question.
Yep.
Gas drone has no threat, I'm reckoning.
Oh,
When
that's a
it
good
passes through.
question. Gas drone is a weird one.
I don't think he's rolled below a 20 this whole time.
No, it's impossible. Deploy. The gas nexus can be deployed in free space within sensors and line of sight as a free action where it becomes stationary hovering drone. Once deployed, you may still use it for skirmish and barrage attacks, though it is still a weapon, but with line of sight and range traced from its location. You may recall and redeploy the gas nexus quick action until you recall destroyed. It remains... I'd say go for it. Seems fair to me.
Alright, we will reaction Overwatch. That's a
Hits. We're hunkering on that one. Dealing 2.
And I have armor 1. Is that AP kinetic?
Nope. That's 6 down to 5. That rips off your overshield.
Oh, that's just my overshield.
Yep, it's just your overshield.
Kill.
That is it for the assault, leaving the 3 of you battling the Hive and the Ronin.
Egghead, you've got better position on the hive, so
All right. Let's see. Set that there, and I'm going to. Is the from this spot? Do I have difficulty against the
Nope.
hive, or can I see?
No.
Okay, perfect.
No cover whatsoever.
All right, perfect. I'm going to barrage with another shot from the Andromeda.
Mm-hmm.
That'll hopefully get me up to max, and I'll fire the prototype weapon here.
Mhm.
All right, so one more. So this will put me up to 10, but I won't overheat with the well, actually, there is a chance I could
There's a
overheat
chance.
with the prototype.
It's
There
a
is a chance.
1/6 chance, so don't worry about it.
All right. Oh,
The
yay,
crit! Easy!
Yay!
Hooray!
15 damage!
Whoa!
Oh!
I may actually one-shot this thing. Let's see.
All right.
Let's
fucking go.
Let's try the prototype. This will be an accurate. Let's see. So accurate range weapon, and then
Accurate dumb is probably better against the hive than accurate smart.
yeah. Oops! Come on, mouse. Can no accurate. Oh, actually, yes, I do have. See, I do have the accuracy, I believe. Yep.
Doesn't matter. On the point,
yeah,
whenever
there.
you fire the prototype weapon, you get to decide a new weapon because
Hooray! It's a regular hit.
I make you fill out a personality test every time you fire. It's a hit. 5 NG is exactly a kill.
Oh no! Oh wait, no.
Hooray!
Easy.
You did not
It's-
overkill.
I did not overkill. I did not overkill my reactor here.
That in turn means
I
we're out of NPCs.
Yay!
I'm gonna end my turn now, and I'm
Moving.
probably going to stabilize.
Ashes and Mantis.
Ashes, please save me.
Yeah, you're stunned, so I guess I'll go ahead.
You can't save
I
Mantis
will-
by stabilizing next to them.
Well, I can't get to next to them.
Fair. Not with that
I'll-
attitude, you can't.
I'll take crack shot 1, steady aim. So, and then I will barrage. I'll take. I don't need the. I'll just take the assault rifle as a skirmish.
Yep, fair.
So at +1,
Mm-hmm. Hits.
and it's a hit. 5 damage.
Ha, that's what you think.
Oh,
it
no.
actually hits 3 damage, and please shoot yourself with 1 accuracy. And
I've hit
a
myself.
Regular hit. 5 damage. Nice. The Ronin is the true final boss of the week, by the way.
Apparently.
As usual.
As usual.
Usual, yeah.
What am I?
jeez.
Okay.
Got a quick
You know
action
what?
left.
Yeah, I do have a quick action left. I probably should have done this first, but I'm gonna go ahead and invade the Ronin.
Doesn't matter if you had done it first, doesn't really
Well, I
change
mean,
anything.
I could have not let it use whatever that reaction is.
No. Fragment Signal doesn't prevent reactions.
Invade Ronin.
Hits to heat and
Got
blitz
it.
load.
Great. And then I will cry and roll hull for this burn.
Engineering.
Are you sure you don't want to overcharge and shoot it again?
I mean,
It can't shoot you back this time. It's already
you know
used
what?
its
You're right,
reaction.
and I don't have any heat, so you know
Can
what?
also
Let's do
use
that.
initiative. You can shoot up to 2 more times if we want to.
I could do that, but I'm not. Let's not count our chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Overcharge. Weapons. Assault rifle.
1 accuracy.
This is. I still get the accuracy from the.
Absolutely do.
Okay. Bam.
Hits.
5 more damage.
If we spend
Still not
initiative.
dead.
If we spend initiative, that's a done deal.
Unless I miss.
Unless
Wait, no,
you're-
it's got
Reliable too.
It's got reliable.
Okay, you know what? That is a worthy cause. Let's do it.
Thus ends the terror reign of the Ronin.
Initiative.
Yep. No questions
Wait,
asked.
that's mech.
Iriste Gomen.
Boom. And now I have to roll. my
That steel
engineering.
pipe was folded 10,000 times. One engineering check.
Ahab took pride in making that Ronin.
Yeah.
Where are my
Basics. Basics, saves, checks, engineering.
basics? Saves and checks.
I got a
Engineering.
question.
Mhm.
I was gonna say I got a question, Ralph. If the last team failed to
Nat
destroy
20.
Ahab, oh nice. If the last team failed to destroy Ahab, will we be dealing with an Eidolon at this point?
No, Ahab would have patrolled these corridors though. That was very much an eventuality that could have happened.
That would have been bad for us.
Yes. Would have had an ultra, just roaming
oh
around.
no!
I should have a heat.
Mantis.
But hey,
Yes.
we did it.
I end my turn.
Your drone can move at least.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause the drone isn't you.
alright. That's true. Alright, I'll move the drone down here.
Easy.
Yes, join my drone cabal.
It took all of my stuff, but it worked.
Yeah. That is the end of the round. Going to round 4. We're getting reinforcements. We're getting bottom right breacher. And then, as per usual, we will start with an NPC, because players keep getting the last turn. Assault will go, will attempt to stick a knife into you, Hypnos. You're barraging.
Ow.
Neutral combat knife for 4 down to 3 damage, and then a 1 difficulty heavy assault rifle.
Alright.
Melee heavy assault rifle.
Reliable
0.
2 down to 1 damage, ending the turn
Nil.
for the assault. Nah, it's 1 damage. They take 1 damage here because reliable 2, and 1 armor.
Armor comes in clutch sometimes.
It's true, armor's pretty good. But that is
Be
the
nice.
assault's turn.
License level 0 Everest.
You guys mind if I take my turn real quick here? Because I will be quick because I know exactly what I gotta do right now.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to move over here and I'm going to stabilize.
Coward. Embrace the
All that
heat. Embrace it.
This will be mech actions. There we go. Or wait, is it? Yeah, stabilize.
Yep, mega
There it
flash
is.
stabilize.
Clear. Clear heat, and then
And exposed.
I have.
but you're not exposed.
I will add another charge to the solid.
Mhm.
Solid core, and that will be it.
The breacher will move and boost 6 base to here. It's going to cycle up its breach ram and impact the wall over here. And that's its turn.
Oh boy. Hypnos is in trouble.
They are, sadly. I'm sure, Hypnos, you have an ace up your sleeve, right?
Yeah, it's called drones.
More drones.
You got more drones? You want Mantis to take their turn?
Yeah, I can try
yeah.
to beat up the assault.
Yeah, that'd be really PogChamp of you if you could do that. Castigate
Alright,
that
thank you.
fucking like button.
Let's see it.
Alright, I'm going to move my Bloodhound drone. Whoops, that's not where I meant it to go. Up to here, next to the assault.
Yep.
I'm going to use my first overcharge to move and boost.
Mhm.
So go here and here.
Yep, no problem.
And then I'm going to barrage against the assault.
Get him.
Alright. Marker spikes.
Hits.
Hey.
Deals 2 damage. Hits. Deals 3 damage.
And for my next trick, smart gun time.
One accuracy.
At 1 accuracy.
Crit.
Hey!
We're hunkering on that
Critical
one.
hit.
Alright. It is what it is. We've got a tally-ho.
9
We've
damage.
got a op-cal.
12 damage. Down to 11, down to 6.
Boom,
Alright.
savage that assault.
That's all I can do.
Alright, leaving Ashes and Hypnos.
I have a really weird idea.
Okay.
So here's a question: what does Bloodhound count as? What's their tag?
It's a drone.
It's a drone.
It's a drone, yeah.
Perfect. Puppet Master, eh?
Yep, happiness works.
All right. Well, let me get if I'm able to go, I could get another drone on the field before that, though.
You're welcome to it. I'm just
Alright.
gonna move and heal.
All right. So Protocol, Shepherd. I'm gonna move the Ghast. Quick. Tech. I'm gonna deploy an assassin drone.
Absolutely.
And let's see. I'd have that in the field.
In an adjacent space, which then targets... Assassin drone needs to be placed adjacent, I think. Needs to be placed adjacent to you, I think.
Yep, that's fine.
And then it
Yeah, free
designates
adjacent space.
Yep, designates a blast 2 area, right? Or blast 3? Blast 2.
That's blast 2. Is that a 2 or yeah?
That's a 2. Yeah, that's 2.
Yep. All right. Alrighty.
That thing, don't let it move.
We're gonna designate that area there,
Mhm.
and then we are going to Electropulse on the assault.
1 damage.
Let's see, do I wanna... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do my first overcharge to skirmish on my Ghast, since it draws from its area, not mine. I don't know if my engagement counts.
Your engagement counts, yeah, I think.
Yep. Alrighty. I think I can take a difficulty. That'll be fine. So let me do... Nope. No, I didn't mean to end the turn. Golly, I was trying to click basic.
It's too late. You have ended the turn. So it is written, and so it shall be.
Oh no. God.
1 heat.
Lee. One. This just isn't my day. Oh.
It hits.
That's a kill.
Boom.
You die.
Hey!
Alrighty, and now my turn is ended.
You still can move if you like.
I can, yeah. How's about... I don't want to get too close to that breacher, so I'm
Try
gonna...
and get around here-ish, so that next
Hold
turn
on.
Mantis can come up and grenade the brittle ice.
They only have 6 movement though.
Yeah,
Can't
the
make it
farthest I could get's around here. Oh. And I don't want to get too close to that breacher, no offense.
Yep, fair.
So I'm-
Fair enough.
I think what I'm gonna do is do a coward's play and just go around.
Get up
And
behind
then-
here, but
Yeah. Yeah, I still have one more square.
Alright, leaving Ashes.
alright. We'll go ahead. Go. And then take the stabilized action.
Do you want to repair your mech?
Yep, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Repair.
1 repair point. Marking that down for you.
I can't clear condition on anybody or reload anything, so we'll just whatever.
Oh, Hypnos, real quick, if you want to move your Guardian still, that's fine.
Oh yeah, I can move my guardian. I think I'm just gonna try and circle the guardian. Oh no, not Egghead. 6 spaces in that direction.
Going to round 5. We're getting a top right Ronin. And we will start with the Breacher.
At least he's
Breacher
gotta
is
come all
being
the way.
shot at by the assassin, right?
Yes, as soon as it starts movement in that zone.
Yep, we're starting movement in the zone. Can go to systems, and then assassin drone has an attack button somewhere.
Yep, systems, assassin drone, area denial, and we miss.
Breacher is going to move and boost. Oh god, so not great. We're moving to here. This will get us engaged, but it's better than hard cover. And then we're shooting at you, Hypnos, with 3 difficulty.
You can still hit.
Classic Breacher. Just Breacher things. Easy hit.
See,
for
you're
5
right on the money.
damage. And tell you what, we're doing it twice.
Oh.
Yep. Structure.
Alright,
Oh
structure.
my goodness. What?
Breachers have been out for blood this week. I don't know what's wrong with them.
One moment.
Also, you are losing your armor privileges for the rest of the scene until you stabilize and clear the condition.
Alright.
One of your weapon mounts rips off.
Alrighty. Let's see, I think we'll do our... There's one Nexus we've not used at all.
The ghoul, I
can't
think.
remember. Yeah.
That's it for the Breacher.
That Ronin's going to be a problem. Although we could have it cut through the ice, or I can go distract it while you guys go get the...
The thing is, what the Ronin should probably end up doing is coming around here to the box. Could go over this way, which would be bad. So what we should do is rush the box. Except that there's this breacher in the way.
Yeah. Let's see. Anybody else have any good ideas? I wish I need to really work. I may need to put a point or two in agility, because boy, am I a slow boat here.
Let me think here.
I could boost over and try to quick tech the breacher.
I could just try to take out the breacher.
Could do
If you
that.
can, go for it.
I think I should just try doing that. Like I'm not going to be able to break the ice with the
It's
breacher in the way.
simple. We kill the Breach Man.
All right. I'm going to move my Bloodhound drone up. I think I'm going to crack shot protocol. And then it is barraging time. We begin, as always, with marker spikes. Ooh. Hey!
Easy crit. Let's go.
Locked on.
And they get lock on.
Yep.
Alright. And then I'm going to attack with my smart gun, and I'm going to consume that lock on.
We're going for crack shot 2.
We are, of course, going for crack shot 2.
wanna go
And I'm
for
also
it?
going...
Accuracy.
Yeah, I'm going to use the Hellfire rounds.
Okay. 2 accuracy shot, Hellfire rounds. Let's see that crit.
I accidentally put in 22 accuracy.
That's a lot of accuracy.
Ooh,
No
not a
crit.
crit. It is what it is. Right. Up cow and tally ho.
And that is 6 burn.
Alright. Did I overcharge and attack again?
Maybe.
Good.
It is
and
always
but
possible.
if you did, Hypnos would have the opportunity to go straight for the ice.
Yep, I could
If I
get my
I'm
chest. Yep.
successfully killed it. Does the breacher have armor?
1 point of armor.
1 point of armor. I can only deal 3 damage with my smart gun.
That's not enough.
Nope.
It's not enough. Yeah. No
Probably
point.
not worth it then.
Spikes could do it.
Yeah. If I was extremely lucky.
I think it's average about. Need to hit
Right,
both.
Ronan.
I think.
They do
Deal 3
3
damage
each.
each.
on
No.
average 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Fine. I'll. You've talked me into it, Ralph.
Seduced, easy.
All right. I'm
Fool, you've
overcharging.
granted the GM his only power. Your own mistakes.
Oh,
3 heat.
disgusting.
It's okay.
Alright.
Heat is a resource.
It'll pay off, right?
Well, now you're
Yeah,
in the danger
surely.
zone.
Crit.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Pretty cool.
Hey.
And I'm gonna consume that lock on.
Yep.
For a second 1 accuracy. Marker spike.
Yep. Hey.
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 Never punished.
Oh, it's not
yeah.
enough. We got excited.
That's brutal.
That's rough.
That is
All right.
The Ronin is going to move to here and will begin bashing on the ice. Ugh. At accuracy.
Oh, just going for the ice.
Not a crit. And that is turn for
Complaining
the Ronin.
about that.
Leaving Egghead, Ashes, and Hypnos.
Mm-hmm.
Egghead, I don't suppose you have an, what is the term? A arcing or whatever weapon.
I can. I got an ammo case.
Because if you could shoot over the giant wall in our way,
Arcing doesn't go over these things.
Oh yeah, it's impassable.
Infinitely tall.
well, we could try and deal with this Ronin.
Let me see here. That's what I was thinking. I do need to get.
That'd be arcing.
So probably would have to arc it from here.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I can move and boost there.
Mhm.
All right. 2, 3, 4. There we go. So that's 6, and then yeah, I will go to. Actually, this would be a. Actually, yeah, this is a talent. So this is walking armory. Yeah, mag rounds. So I don't know how my laser is making kinetic rounds.
Needs to be the soul laser though, because the Andromeda is not a main weapon.
You're right. Okay. All right. I will fire the. We'll fire the soul.
It's
Two
a magnetic
difficulty
laser,
shot.
obviously.
That's fine. I should be able to do this. 2 difficulty.
Yep, hard cover. Misses.
That's
Take 1 point of heat. And then we have Hypnos and Ashes left, I think.
You want to go, Hypnos?
Yeah, I can go.
Sure thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think. 1, 2, 3. Can my drones share the same space
Nope.
or not?
No, we can't.
Nope. I can put gas there, though.
Mhm.
I can put gas there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and shoot this breacher
Mm-hmm.
with a skirmish.
Mm-hmm. This kills the creature.
Yep.
9 kill. Oof.
Yep. Kaboom.
We'll take it.
And then...
No kill like overkill.
1, 2... We'll move. 3... I don't like being here, but... No harm. Okay, something I can do is try to set us up and put down another turret.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm just gonna put down a bunch of burst bubbles. I think I want to put down a sentinel drone.
Oh, another. Sorry, I thought you said turret. Horror.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna do a turret, but I'll do a sentinel. Yep.
Generates another burst.
Oh my.
Oh no, we crossed,
Yep.
crossed the templates.
Crossing the streams. Alright. Or would the here be better?
It's probably all fun.
Yeah. Either way, it's a pretty solid move.
And ashes.
Okay. I'm gonna go
I'm gonna move back.
3, 4.
3.
We are on run 5, by the way.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the thing.
We'll get there.
Boost.
Yep.
4 more.
Yep.
And then this guy still has full cover from me from the
Yeah,
ice,
can't see
right?
him. Can't see him there. Correct.
Can I fire a missile here?
Yep, no problem.
I do have an auxiliary missile rack.
It's gonna be a neutral shot because cover is measured from the impact point. Good damage. Hits.
Hit!
Can we deflect the missile blast? That's the real question.
Is that how it works?
No, it doesn't.
No, you can't.
Oh, thank goodness. I know,
Yes.
man. Ronins are a pain in the butt. The
It's
best
true.
way to get rid of them is to play the. You gotta play the game. You have to get up close, otherwise they're gonna Jedi deflect everything.
That is a round going to
I'd
round.
love to get up close. Unfortunately,
6.
I'm kind of sitting on slow here.
We're getting
Okay.
top left priest, and we will start with a Ronin that is going to advance upon you, Egghead.
A priest.
Bash you over the head with a lock on, consuming it for 2 accuracy. Hitting for 6, down to 5 damage, ending
Ow.
turn.
I think I could get rid of this ice.
Yeah,
I
that'd
could
be
also
good,
get rid
so-
of this ice.
Well, yeah, let the mantis do it so you can full speed towards the objective.
True. Good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because I think I do have the fastest mech here.
You and Mantis are tied for speed 6, I think.
Cool.
You'll have to carry this box.
We better do it fast.
Alright, Mantis.
Alright. I need to move and boost to do this. So I'll go up to 6.
Mhm.
I'll Yeah, I'll go up here, I guess.
Yep.
While I'm at it, I'll also move my Bloodhound drone up. Probably up towards the brittle ice up here.
Mhm.
That might be the next thing to do, break that bit of ice.
Then
But just
bring
for
it-
now, I'm going to
Bring it
throw...
around the top then. Seems good.
Yeah, but for now I'm going to throw a thermal grenade at the brittle ice on the right.
Absolutely.
Instantly
Um,
sending it to death.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Priest is going to move 10 spaces and sorry. It's going to dispersal shield itself. Giving it resistance against the next 2 attacks that hit it. Ending its turn and rid of NPCs again.
Alright,
Alright.
I want to take first crack at this room.
Go for it.
By all means, I'm still trying to chart out my movements.
I'm gonna pop right over here,
Defending Egghead. Heroic.
and we're gonna go for a full barrage with the heavy charge blade
Mhm.
and the thermal pistol.
Can also use the assault rifle,
Well,
which probably does more damage.
that would have a difficulty.
Thermal pistol does as well. It's
Oh,
both ranged
well,
weapons.
Yeah, well, I get more attacks with the thermal pistol because it's
Oh yeah, against
auxiliary.
the ice. Yep, fair. No, you get only one attack with the thermal pistol, because your mount is
It's a
missile
flex
rack.
mount.
Thermal yeah, but the other mount is missile rack, right?
Yes. Oh, right, it's loaded.
It's
Never mind.
unloaded. Yeah.
We'll
What
see
you would do with the thermal pistol is you get the ice block,
Yes.
which may be worthwhile.
Well, let's start with the heavy charge.
Yep.
Nothing. Can't do anything with this heavy charge blade. Alright. We'll fire the thermal pistol.
2 targets. Then click AoE attack roll, click the Ronin, click the ice, and both are going to be at 1 difficulty.
Yep.
Missing the Ronin,
I
hitting
hit the ice, but I missed the Ronin. So it takes
These Ronin.
Yep.
Can't do anything to it. Alright, I'm gonna overcharge.
Mm-hmm. It's your second one.
Yep. Overcharge. Second. Only one.
Mhm.
Too good.
Never punished.
Not even slightly.
Never punished.
Die to the heavy charge blade again.
Yes! We've done it!
Hey.
Nailed it.
7
Get
damage.
smacked by my armor piercing 7 damage.
Easy. Can't deflect that, nerd.
Get out of here. Alright, that's it for me.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Egghead and Hypnos.
I'll go next. Let's see if I can try to finish off the Ronin. If I were to move to this hex, would I proc an Overwatch from
Yes, if you move
the-
right now, the Ronin will overwatch you with a sword because it's a threat 2 sword.
Can you shoot through me?
Yeah, no problem, no penalty.
I don't want to shoot because it will Jedi deflect.
Only half the time.
I will risk it. Proc your Overwatch.
Alright. Crit for 12. Watch out.
I know.
Nah, barely hits actually for 5.
Okay. Okay, so that puts me down to 2. Worth it. I'm not structured yet.
Mhm.
I will barrage the Ronin
Mhm.
with I have Charge Blade of my own, and I will fire the prototype up close here.
You can use the prototype as a melee as well. As I said, it's
Yes,
okay
that-
to... Yep,
Yes, that be the plan, sir.
perfect.
So regular Charge Blade on the Ronin, no accuracy.
Hit.
That's a hit.
Got him.
Regular
Nice.
5, and then we're gonna go with weapons. The There we go, prototype. I think this puts me down to 3 shots left.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be an accurate melee. Just gotta fill out Ralph's personality quiz here.
You're a Sagittarius.
I know. Oh, wow!
That's a
Get
kill.
him!
That's a roller for
Destroy
overkill.
him!
Well,
Let's see
well,
the
let's,
overkill. But that's
Yes, let's see the overkill.
we've done it.
0 overkill.
Hooray!
All right, that leaves you
All
with
right.
us.
Scrap.
Okay.
Alrighty. So
End turn.
we're gonna start with a boost.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get up to here with our move.
Mm-hmm.
Overcharge move again.
I don't think that's a thing.
Sorry, what you can do is you can boost, overcharge boost, and then standard move, and you could even start carrying the thing.
I think that's the way to go. Let's see how much I'm punished.
Mm-hmm. It's your second overcharge, I think.
That is correct. We are a
Getting
little.
punished.
It's just a
okay.
little bit. Little a punish as a threat. Alright, so I think I can move 4 more spaces with that maths.
4 more spaces.
Alright, and... Do I still have a... That was a
One
quick action,
and one quick
overcharge, I have a
There's
quick...
one quick
left. Alright,
Set up
I
another
feel-
drone or move. You could use the Orochi Guardian to do something.
I could use the Orochi Guardian. I haven't moved the Orochi Guardian yet.
That's true.
So I think I'm going to move the Orochi Guardian to try and meet up.
Not mess
This-
with the Scrap Priest.
Mess with the scrap.
Orochi Garden isn't messing with anybody, to be fair.
Ah,
Yeah, Orochi Guardian can't attack.
okay.
We are gonna put down another drone though.
Mhm.
We are considering how hairy things might get. I am going to put down a. I don't have duplicates of the same type of drone, right?
Nope.
As long as it's not a turret.
only the turret, yeah, exactly.
All right. I think this is the right one.
Yep.
Oh, that's not a turret. That's a.
Oh, the sentinel. We already have a sentinel out.
Yeah. So let's put down a turret instead, and they can be within. Is it sensors line of sight?
Yep, sensor on side.
Yep. On an object,
Yep, no problem.
and then
That is that, and I think that's the round. Oh boy. Can we get it back in 4 rounds? That's the real question. We're getting top right hive. That's not a hive. You're on the hive, you're berserker. Where's my hive? There we go.
I think we can get it in 4.
Hive will begin. Moving to here. Going to attempt a lock-on Hunter-Killer into Egghead. Consuming for accuracy. It's a hit for 3 damage.
Oh no! I think I'm at 12. Yep, there we go. This is base structure
Basics.
damage.
Yep. First one.
First lost structure. Rolled a 4. Is it a system?
System destroyed.
What system do I want to get rid of? Let's get rid of the reactor stabilizer.
And then
And then,
a cascade roll, please.
all right. Does my NHP go nuts? No, it does
No.
not. Cool.
Egghead's NHP goes nuts and starts constructing scrap puppets. Unlucky. Seems to
Well,
be the
we're gonna
place.
We don't need to do that again.
I have inadvertently created Ahab Mark II. Awesome.
Alright, that is the hive turn.
All right. If I go next, I could probably set up getting Starlight back.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's all right with y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, the other option is we start shooting the priest.
And then... Crap, I forgot to protocol Shepherd.
Oh, go
But
for
I
it.
can just
That's fine.
move the ghast.
Yep.
And we're a skirmish revitalize with the ghast.
Yep.
And then we are going to... we still have a quick.
You can't carry the Starlight with a boost.
No, can't.
No, I can't. I'm going to move. I'm going to guide the flank.
Fair. Get to move every drone around a bit, including the Bloodhound.
Do you want the Bloodhound moved? I can move the Bloodhound.
Sure. Moving it up towards the hive
Yeah.
helps.
Forget to bring it. There you go.
Cool.
This assassin drone, unfortunately, not seeing a ton of use right now.
No. I don't think I can redesignate the space either.
Not with Guide
And-
the Flock, no. You can. I think you can do it as
No.
a quick or something.
Yeah, but I'm gonna move the Orochi as well.
Mhm.
And
You can. I
Move
think you
the
can
turret.
move the assassin.
You can move the
even
turret,
though it
absolutely.
keeps the same.
I don't know if I can move it off of this one
Yep.
space
No,
thing. though.
no problem.
Yeah.
Doesn't take fall damage. It's not high enough, so all good. It's
Alright.
just once it's no longer on the thing, it's hard to get it on top because all its involuntary movement can't climb.
That's fine. But I can move the assassin. That's true.
You could get it back next to you and pick it up.
Yeah. Actually, no. Wait. Hold on. Let me put it back. There. We're playing Bloon's tower defense now.
Clearly.
The priest will move to
Alright,
here.
priest, do your worst.
Going to abjure, invade you, ashes.
Oh boy.
Hits. You take 2 heat whenever you make an attack until the end of your next turn,
Okay. I can take heat.
and you take 2 heat and become impaired. Priest recharges shield. Nope. And ends turn. Mantis, Egghead, and Ashes left.
I want to take out that.
Alright,
I want to go for the hive. Ashes, do you want to go after the priest?
I mean, I can only use one shot against it, but sure. And it's in cover from me.
Well, I can if I move the payload this turn, maybe like
Oh yeah,
one
you
of
could bring
can
it
move
over
the
to me
payload
and
next
I
turn.
can move it further.
Yeah, we got this
Yeah.
round left, and then we got 2 more rounds. It's gonna be a close one.
Yeah.
What round
Yeah.
is this? 7 or 8?
7 out of 10.
Should we-
2
should
more
we
after this
3
one.
rounds?
2 more after this one.
Yep. So I think Mantis going is probably the smart play.
Yep, go do it. I mean,
Do it.
there's no enemies left, so it's just a matter of order of actions.
Yeah. All right. Oh shit. My
Priest has
my
shield.
drone isn't in line of sight, so I can't make it invisible this turn.
That's correct. Unless you
Oh.
move it backwards with Drone Commander and... I don't know.
Can I do that?
Yeah, of course.
Does Drone Commander?
I think Drone Commander doesn't require enough sight.
Oh, it's just sensors.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy. Yeah. Okay. Drone Commander, come back. It's invisible.
Yep.
Drone is going to run up
Yep.
towards the hive.
Easy.
just Lancer things. I'm going to use my 6 movement to go up here and move the payload with me.
Give me that payload.
And then I'm barraging against the hive.
Yes. Marker Spike's neutral, the rifle... Oh no, Smart Signal, Matt. Do what you want.
Yeah.
Not your boss.
Thank you.
It's 2 damage.
Alright. Marcus Spike again.
Hits. 2
2 more
damage.
And Smart Gun. And 1 accuracy.
Hits. Barely.
Alright. And
7.
Hop Cow. Tally ho.
11 damage.
Ooh.
You
Right.
miss.
That's me.
Alright.
I'll
Ashes
take my.
and Egghead.
I'll take
Ashes,
my-
you want to move the? You want to
Yeah,
move
I'm
the
gonna
payload
move the
there?
box. I'm gonna take my 4 move. Come up right here.
Mm-hmm.
Put the box right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, can I see around this cover?
Yep,
Or?
no problem. Doesn't get cover
Okay.
because you're adjacent to it. Gonna be clean shots. Except you're impaired, so it's 1 difficulty, I guess.
Well, yeah. I think I can't hit him with the charge blade from here, so I
Nope.
guess we're going with the assault rifle.
Okay. 1 difficult shot. And you take 2 heat for firing the thing.
Yep.
Still a hit.
Hit him anyway.
Priest has
6
resistance
damage.
to all damage currently, but you rip through one of those resistances.
And then I will boost away with my last action. Let's clear the shot for Egghead.
You're playing relay. Perfect. We can make it in time, I think, that way.
Probably, yeah. Leaving you, Egghead.
Okay. I am going to.
Get up to it and
Whoop.
smack in the face.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll go help. Well, I won't be able to get up close to it. Let's see.
You can boost. I mean, you don't have to boost, but you can boost. But you can definitely get right next to the package.
Speed 3, but yeah, we could boost move and then get the package as well. So boost to here and then move to here, put package here, for example. That works.
Yeah. So I'll do that. Let me scoot over here. And then I can put the.
It's 1 too far, I think.
Here.
Oh, okay.
Can go to there and
Yes,
then
sir.
put the package to your left.
Okay. All right. Then I will skirmish the. I'll skirmish the priest with the Andromeda.
It's point blank.
Fire the
Yeah.
Andromeda cannon!
Yes. I don't have a tachyon lance. I don't have a tachyon lance yet, but Andromeda is close enough here. There we go. On. No accuracy yet. Ah, dang it. Boo. You know what? Why not?
Do
I'm
it!
I'm gonna.
You're at 4 heat.
Hold on. Yes, I'm gonna take more heat.
Second overcharge.
Yep, second
It's
overcharge.
not real, don't worry about it.
Heat's not real.
Heat doesn't exist.
Start just rolling the window down again here. Oh no, that's stress. Not wrong one.
That's
Good stress roll, though.
That's. Oh yeah. There we go.
Respect.
This is my second overcharge. I'm gonna. Okay, cool. 1 heat.
Nice.
Ha! Heat's not real? What are you talking about?
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Fire the darn gun.
Hit him with the gun this time. You haven't
Yes.
hit just a single shot.
Yay! That's 3 damage and 2 burn, because the priest still has resistance.
Oh,
But
I need to
that's
roll.
the
Oh, speaking of
last
which,
resistance.
I need to. I'm on fire currently. Yes, heat is real because I am on fire.
Basics, saves and checks, engineering.
Yes.
You get 1 accuracy because you're Sherman.
Yes. So basics, saves. This is an engineering check.
Mhm.
1 accuracy. Nailed it.
Hey,
Not even close.
Take those.
Fire's not real.
And I
I'm
think
the one setting things on fire, not being on fire.
that's around. Going to round 9. Oh no. You can hear them shuffling through the corridors. If you don't get out here soon, you will be overrun.
Oh dear.
But 1 berserker makes it out in the bottom left, and we will start with this berserker.
Uh
Oh
oh.
dear.
Going to move and boost 8 to here.
Does the Tempest do anything? Or is
No.
it outright?
Tempest needs to be adjacent to push the Berserker.
Oof.
We're going to here, and then we are avalanche charging
Oh dear.
into you, Ashes. We are hitting a random adjacent character. No idea who it could be.
Who could that possibly be?
But it's you for 7.
Oof.
Ending turn on the Scrap Berserker.
I think Mantis might be able to have the best chance of speed.
Yeah,
Just
No, I can't touch the payload unless I overcharge.
well,
And-
you can boost first.
And then move.
Yeah, but I've still. Oh no, I can.
You would
I
get
can move it
engaged
a
with
little
the
bit.
Berserker.
Yeah.
though.
You
Unless
need to get
you-
it. You need to get it forward for me to take.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of out,
Okay.
Is this
So
turn, is this-
I feel like I have to.
Is
rip
this turn
myself
9 or is this
apart
turn,
from this one.
Hypnos, do you want to try to take out the hive and I focus elsewhere?
Yeah, that's fine.
I feel like if you're gonna, the hive is far enough away that if you move now, you won't have to worry about it. So I
Yeah.
feel like
Well-
come over here, deal with the priest.
Hypnos might have to worry about it.
Well, you can worry about it later.
I'll worry about it later.
There's like 4 drones between the hive and Hypnos. I'm not worried
Yeah.
about that.
All right.
Yeah, I've got my
Um,
little army over here. I'll be fine.
Okay. I'm going to move my
And the
Bloodhound
priest is out of
drone
shield.
10 spaces
Mhm.
down to here, I guess.
Yep.
I'm going to boost
Mhm.
6 down to here.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to use my normal movement to move a further 6.
Shoot the priest first,
Uh,
maybe?
I can still shoot the priest.
Just be careful that you
here.
don't get... No, can't do that, sorry. You get engaged here.
Yeah.
I started my move.
Yeah,
my
but you...
second move,
sorry, yeah, but you enter engagement.
here.
Entering engagement evaporates all
Oh.
your leftover movement.
Yeah.
So you'd need to
No, you're
ram
right.
the guy
Okay.
out of the way first.
I would have to. Okay, that's very unfortunate.
A Scrap Berserker blocks your path.
Okay. No, we can't do that. I'll just move the payload
Mhm.
here, maybe.
Okay.
You don't want to move it there because the Berserker's touching it.
True, now we need to kill the
Yeah.
Berserker to move it.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd want to be right.
Oh, it
No-
can't be. It can't be next to a.
Can you put it? Can you put it right here? Can you come up and put it up here?
Yeah.
If you engaged here,
Yes, I could. I could go up this way. Yeah. Okay, I
Please
can
do.
put it there. And then I'm going to skirmish against the priest.
So you're moving to... from here to here? Yep.
Yeah.
You are engaged. It's gonna be a neutral
A
shot.
neutral shot. Priest.
Unfortunately, the weapon
No.
is smart.
Well, at least I have full cover from it.
True.
From these
Alright.
2 people standing in front of me.
I guess I'll end my turn.
The Scrap Hive is going to run.
well,
And we're going to send angry bees flying at you, Ashes, through the wall.
Bees.
Angry bees. Neutral attack. Misses. Alright. good.
Haha! No bees. Get out of here.
Surprising lack of bees.
All right. I think what I'm going to do is hide.
I don't think you can hide while engaged, even with
I have
Infiltrator.
infiltrator.
I think yeah, I know. I'm just looking
I
up,
can hide even in plain sight of enemies.
but not engagement.
Oh,
That's... Oh god,
Unfortunate.
I'm gonna throw up hide and we're all gonna cringe. Uh,
That's a lot of text.
to hide you must not be engaged, second paragraph.
unfortunate.
I mean, you
guess
could
we're
risk.
provoking. I guess we're gonna have to take this
Either-
attack of opportunity.
Either that or you
I
full
don't-
action disengage.
You could ram the berserker.
Or you ram the berserker and get it out of the way.
Okay, let me look at Ram. 1 second.
Ram is just a neutral attack roll. Disengage will be full action to just walk out.
Attempt melee attack with the knocking back. Yeah, I guess I can take the ram. That's fine.
Mhm.
I will ram here. Neutral. It hits.
Nice.
Nice.
Get out.
Hey.
All right, then we're going to take the box and we're gonna go full 4 tiles right over here.
Mm-hmm.
Put it down away from the enemies.
And you have one quick action left.
I do. What I'm gonna do with that quick action is shoot the priest.
Mm-hmm. It's the assault rifle.
Yep.
No questions asked.
It missed, but reliable too.
Doesn't matter. 2 HP.
Woo! Oh, can I?
So where are you putting Starlight again?
Yes, I put it right there.
Oh, perfect. That means we can get it in the final round, hopefully.
That's the plan. Make sure this berserker doesn't murder me,
Leaving
Mr. Egghead.
Egghead
That would be your job.
and
Well,
Hypnos.
I will try my best.
Berserker is now prone.
Oh, that's right. So I don't have to invade it. So it's
Yep, can just barrage into it.
Is the solid core is a
Ordnance weapon.
okay? So I have to fire it first thing here.
No, sorry. Let's talk about ordnance real quick. Ordnance means you have to perform it as the first action, but barrage
Yes.
is the whole action. So you can you could barrage, fire Andromeda, fire solid core. That's legal.
Okay. I'll fire. Oh man, I'm gonna have to fire the. Let me see here. See, I would like to throw up at least one more charge. Okay, what I'm gonna do is. You know what? I'm gonna fire this. I don't want to completely overheat. I'm gonna fire the soul laser, and I'm gonna. Well, yeah, I'll barrage with the soul laser, and then the solid core with the 2 charges.
Okay.
Right. Let's. It's 2 charges. So let's fire the solid core first. Is this frame features or is this?
It should be a weapon, core, beam, or something.
Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. Core charges.
Add
2
one
core charges.
accuracy.
Because he is prone. 1 target.
Good damage.
AoE attack roll. On you. 1. That's a hit. Yay!
7 energy.
All right, and fire the soul laser. Also at 1 accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes.
Hey.
And kills. Nice.
Hey.
Nice. Woo! That puts me at 9 heat. Yay! And end turn.
All right.
Alright.
Leaving you, Hypnos.
Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna protocol. We're going to move the Ghast.
Can you move the Tempest drone from where you are?
Move the Tempest drone. It's too
Yeah.
far away. It's not within my sensors.
Unfortunate.
I am going to use a quick action to recall my assassin.
Mm-hmm. I mean, everything that you don't pick up this scene, you still have in the second scene.
Yeah. I mean,
If the
If you don't want to
assassin
spend a
needs-
quick action. So if you just leave the assassin here, that's fine.
But
Yeah.
will
Well-
it get?
Strap it on one arm and run out.
well,
Or
I
will it get
it's
a
the
new
whole
area?
redeploy.
Oh, gotcha. You want to
yeah.
redeploy it? Yep.
Maybe not. Let's just leave it.
Okay.
We'll leave it.
Does it get a new area in the next scene?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
oh.
everything that Hypnos doesn't pick up, they can pick up to basically when the scene ends, they pick it up and have it back.
We're gonna move.
Except for the turret drone, which disintegrates.
Which, yeah, but we'll get that use back with GM3.
Increase mark. Yep, for sure.
Yep. And then we're going to skirmish with Gast on Scrap Hive.
Send him. Send him away.
And hit.
Oh, maybe? Nah, no chance.
Woo! Send that thing away.
And you know what? That was just because I didn't recall Assassin. I still have a quick, I believe.
Correct.
Then I will boost.
Right. The round where
Let me
the
double check
last
something real
enemy's coming in from.
My Orochi is still in sensors. Yep, I can move independently on my turn. I can move my Orochi.
Alright. Bring it on over.
So that's, and then in turn.
Going into the last round, the shuffling intensifies from all sides. 17
Oh.
new enemies.
Oh no!
Okay.
But I think only one of them will get to activate before the scene ends.
Yeah, and come straight from my face.
Let's pick the... Do we have a hive somewhere here? No, we're out of hives.
No hives.
No hives.
Or is there gonna be a breacher driving straight for my face?
That breach would be funny. We'll go for it. 9 spaces. Breacher moves 3. Breacher breach rams. Obliterates these boxes.
Hello.
Let me fetch my craters. And will attempt to shoot you to death, Ashes.
No, my face.
In typical breacher fashion. Missing.
Woo!
In typical breacher fashion.
That's okay. second one crit. No, it's 4-6 damage.
Still hits the structure.
Oof. Well,
Ah.
I was never making it out of this without any structure damage.
Plus you get one for
Oh,
free, so it's like... Unless you roll
It's
stunt
a-
here, which I think is still fine. No,
Uh,
fine.
2, but I have to make my
Oh, custom paint job? Oh yeah.
custom paint job.
Nope.
Oof. So 2 is lose a system. I'll lose the custom. Can I lose the custom paint
No,
job?
it's
indestructible.
It's indestructible and not legal to
Nope.
destroy.
I'll lose the manipulators.
Yep. Goodbye, little arms. No more high-fiving the pilot.
You're probably in this right now, Ashes.
Anyways, it's my turn. I'm taking my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to hide, so
No,
I
you
can't
can,
be
definitely.
overwatched by this breacher.
Correct.
And then I would like to slam dunk this box directly into the end zone
Don't slam dunk it too hard.
No, right?
with an appropriate amount of force.
Alright.
Which is the
yeah.
appropriate amount of force is setting it down very gently.
Very gentle.
Please do not spike the dangerous G virus like like substance.
And everyone else can slink away before the scrap robots close in.
I'm doing.
Alright.
You're gonna. We don't want to get virus bomb like it's Isfahan 3 here, okay?
And we'll see about repairs.
girlfriend is looking at me like, what did you just do?
We slam dunked the briefcase.
Yes. Sounds like the briefcase filled with God knows what.
Starlight
about it, it's
says
fine.
on the label, right? It's just Starlight in there.
The property
It's
of
fine,
Umbrella
don't worry about it.
Corporation.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. Alright, we
even worry
have
about it.
time for some repairs as we take the elevator back to the surface, leaving the glacial caves behind us. Hypnos, you
Okay.
have a gift for everybody.
Yeah, I have a gift. It's
One free
Yeah.
structure all around.
I have friends
Yay!
in my
Structure is
Hey.
back
dreams.
to normal.
And we'll start
Yep.
with you, Ashes, for repairs. You get one structure for free. You can
Yes,
reload
and
the
then
missile rack. You can clear your heat for free.
I will definitely do both of those things.
And then we have 5 repair points left.
I will spend 3. I think I spend 2 on the remaining 3 HP.
Mhm.
Is that how that works?
No, one for clearing, one for repairing all your HP.
Well then I'll just spend the 1 for repairing all of the HP.
And then you have 3 left, unless you want to get your arms back to high five people with.
You know what? I kind of do want my arms back.
Fair. In that case, you have 2 left.
All right.
Back to full, and we're good to go. Mantis getting a structure back for free. And we
Yes.
have 4 repair points.
I think all I can do with it is repair my HP. I didn't lose any systems or weapons, so that's what I'll do. And clear my heat, of course.
And clear heat. Yep.
Do my overcharges go back down to 0?
No.
Because the scene ended? No.
Overcharges
Yeah.
are for the whole mission. Everybody's at overcharge 3, by the way. Egghead.
Unfortunate.
You have 4
One
repair
structure.
points.
Yep. Clear heat clearing is free, correct?
Heat clearing is free.
So spend 1 to restore HP, which is that little scratch they got there.
The decadent
Yeah,
1
but-
HP repair, you'll have to see it.
Yes, and the I think it's 2 to restore a system.
Just 1.
Oh, just 1? Okay, perfect. I will get the reactor stabilizer back up,
Nice.
and that will be it.
Hypnos, shredded falls off. You're free.
Alright, I will clear heat.
Mhm.
And I will spend 1 repair point to get my weapon back.
Mhm. Then you have
I think that's all I
3
need.
left.
And you got the overshield with
From
the ice armor, correct?
Ice armor,
Yep.
correct.
yeah,
Yes.
Overshield comes back.
Cool.
That would have been so useful to have.
Alright, now we just need to get the 4 of you off this world without IPSN doing anything sneaky, which I hope will blow our hitch.
Oh,
Surely!
that's nothing-
Surely!
this
Yeah,
encounter labeled
surely.
as boss.
Surely
Definitely
we're
won't
not
happen.
going to encounter IPSN right now.
No. No way.
Absolutely wouldn't throw a boss in this section labeled boss.
I'll see you on the hour. That's 8 minutes. And we'll continue then.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, gang. That's that, and I'll be right back. Alright, gang. Let's see. How we doing? Did we have a good time escaping the marigold? I don't know. Maybe we should have made it. It's hard to judge always. And extractions are just so dependent on the team. It's ridiculous. We've had a team that legit pulled off an extraction mission in like 2 rounds. And then we made an escort mission to bring it back, which was another 2 rounds. And it was 4 rounds of Lancer. Good old extraction. But we got there in the end. Starlight is secured. Some frames, some team comps are just built zoom. Yeah, no, it's true. Landcaster and Sunzi, of course, super help, right? To just blaze through. This wasn't particularly optimized team for extraction. Speed 6 is good, of course, but, you know. You know how it is. I've seen some shit in my time. Favorites, what the fuck was still? Nanocomp Daisy Cutter on an Everest with Flight Pack and Ace 2. Because Ace 2 isn't... Auto Step, Nanocomp Daisy Cutter, Flight Pack Everest, Ace 2, Pop Score Turn 1, Round 1 Turn 1, Pop Score in a Gauntlet, flies 30 spaces by double boosting and doing Ace 2 twice, and just obliterates everybody in the initial... The initial offer is just entirely obliterated by 3 Daisy Cutter shots. It was so ridiculous. It was actually nuts. Alright, scene 2. Hello!
Turn.
Hello.
We do return.
We got more fights to have.
Yeah, we're doing a little more
One big
fighting.
one, apparently.
We do a little fighting. Let me
Just a bit.
There we go. Alright, we make it to the surface. If Mantis is back. Are you back, Mantis? No. That does not inspire confidence. But this is what the
I might be
surface looks
back
like
and I've
anyway.
forgotten that I'm muted.
Maybe. Mantis, have you ever gotten that you're muted? No.
Oh boy. It's King of the Hill.
It is King of the Hill.
with
Dang
the
it.
boss.
Whoa!
What?
What happened?
We're gonna sell our propane and propane accessories.
Oh. It's fair. Just waiting for Madison, I guess. Meanwhile, I can pull up all your drones. Hypnos.
Oh yeah, we are.
All the drones.
All
Yeah.
the drones, yes.
There's,
If you don't,
because of
yeah, if you
Did
don't
you-
think I'm. Core will be popped today.
Yep, definitely.
All the drones.
There were-
Speaking of which, how many did you still have left on the since the last?
we have everything back, right? We didn't spend anything.
We have
Spend
even
the
got that
turret,
one.
but got it back from the
GM3.
drop.
Tempest, Ghast, Assassin, Sentinel, Turret. That's a lot of drones.
It's all drones. It's all drones. You've seen
Always
drones.
has
Only
been.
drone.
All drones, all the time.
The only one that's not a drone is my personalization.
Oh, that's true.
Do you have any hand weapons, or is it all, or just all again, just all drones?
All
I'm
next.
back.
I have an integrated Nexus light. I have a Ghoul Nexus, and I have a Gas Nexus, which is the turret right there. So
Alright.
yeah,
We have
Mantis.
made it onto the surface. Fresh air after the ice cave wrecked ship ordeal. It's good to be back.
Sub-zero air.
And we have gotten to the extraction point where pickup will occur. You together with Starlight. But through the thick snowstorm, you can see 3 mech-sized shapes appear. It is Claude Gilmore, our IPSN rep, together with his 2 mech escorts, Mad Dog and Rex, who are here to
boy.
take Starlight for themselves. With an IPSN vessel, currently steering towards orbit of this world. We've got 8 rounds before extraction will be impossible, and we have to leave Starlight behind. So that IPSN, I guess, can sell it after 50 years. And,
50 years too late. But just
We
quick
can have
question.
Mhm.
Quick question, Ralph. All
Mhm.
3 of these are ultras?
No, all 3 are veteran elites.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's not too bad, I think.
Yeah, they don't repair stuff, they don't clear conditions automatically, and they only have 3 structure, 3 stress. But all of them take 2 turns. Mad Dog is a berserker, Gilmore is an avenger, and a Rex is a bastion.
It's a triple boss, like the Ghost of Yarnum or whatever.
No, it's very much a one boss. One elite veteran is not a boss. I'm sorry. One elite veteran is a 1.5 round nuisance, maybe.
but 3.
Yeah, 3 are a threat, definitely. Yeah, you can place yourselves anywhere in the deployment zone. Keep Starlight in the back somewhere, so they don't get to it. And we have 8 rounds to clear the area. At the end of round 8, I need less structure on the point than the enemy has. So otherwise we can't pick you up with a dropship. That's simple. Yeah, terrain-wise, we now have soft
Sorry,
cover
what-
in the form of these trees. They are difficult terrain soft cover. You can stand inside of them. The rocks are, of course, obstruction hard cover, and the fallen trees are difficult terrain soft cover, but none of you need to care because you're too large. They are not gonna impede
Sorry,
you
what
at
was
all.
that about structure inside the point?
At the end of round 8, we need more player structure inside the point than enemy structure.
I
I think
see.
we have a cumulative 12 structure right now.
Correct, and they
And
are
they
at
have
9.
9.
Yep.
So we'll see
Or
who is
8.
overpowering who.
All right.
I get a lot of drones in the field.
Yeah, I feel like we should start off with Hypnos and let him
Yeah,
start
it sounds
throwing
good.
down drones.
All the drones.
Yeah, I think we'll do that.
I can move if you want that space.
I think I want the tree for this one.
Yep.
That's 6.
Can't make it there because the tree's difficult terrain, I'm afraid.
We can do that though.
Yep, that's
Maybe.
legal.
And behind the tree.
And this is legal too, if
Mhm.
that's one more space.
Yep.
So here we are. I believe this. Let's see. I'm trying to
Just
find.
naturally turret sentinel.
I'm trying to find this one. I'm trying. Full
full
deployment,
Quick action.
which is a quick action to activate. So all 4 of my Orochi drones are going to be on the field.
Just pull them over and place them where you like.
Guardian. Let's see. Hold on. From me.
Throw down those Orochis.
Hold on. Myself. Hold on.
Neat.
Yeah. I'll put the...
Neat.
Alrighty. And then, as one more quick,
Neat.
I'll put down a turret drone.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let's see how much. I can put a turret drone here. On the rock. For the hell of it, I'll have my gassed out. Because that's free.
That's free.
Alrighty. Bloons Tower Defense 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Alright.
Control the point.
Rex will go first. Rex has already had enough of this. We're moving 4, and we're barraging the assault shield into the turret drone.
Alright.
Good old Rex.
Let me double check. Let me double check what all these drones.
And then we are spinning up the Leviathan assault cannon.
Oh, yeah.
4, 6, 7 targets.
God.
Alright,
Oh,
we'll be
dear.
here a while. Orochi Shredder, accuracy 1. Orochi Snare, accuracy 1. Turret Drone, accuracy 1. Orochi Hunter, accuracy 1. Gas Drone, accuracy 1. Guardian
Ravage your
is
turret.
neutral. No, Guardian has difficulty beyond the tree. And your
Take that
difficulty
thing
2
down.
your difficulty 1 Hypnos because Guardian plus tree, right? Yeah.
Alrighty, so
Missing the Shredder and Hypnos, hitting everything else.
alright, so let me double check all these drones do.
I mean,
The
that's
Orochis
probably
don't
one of the
have
best things to
armor.
hit, to miss.
Nope, they don't.
So the turret drone is going
They all
to
take 4.
8, Orochi Hunter to 13. Gas drone has armor, I think 1 or 2.
Let me double check. Gast has 2.
Gas has 2 armor, so it takes 2 damage. And the Guardian is a hit, takes 4. And that is a Rex first turn.
Probably the best thing to miss.
True.
Egghead, you want to start trying to shoot Rex with the laser beams?
I can certainly try. So
The only thing I would like to keep in mind is Gilmore's probably the most important to take out first.
Ah, Mantis, the
Avengers get
experienced
stronger when
Lancer.
someone dies.
Yes, Gilmore is the
yeah,
Avenger.
the
Yeah, but I don't know if Egghead can get in range of him right now.
Yeah. Okay. Just so we're all aware.
Noted.
so noted. I will push. Egghead will push the big red button that's in his mech called the Corburn Protocol, and 3. I don't get cover from the Orochi is only for.
Nope. You get the benefits of the Guardian as well. Every range
It
check
says-
against you is at 1
Allied
difficulty.
characters.
Yep, allied characters.
Ooh, that's
Yep.
sweet. Okay. Where am I? Oh, let's see. Let me get my ruler here. He is. I can shoot Rex.
Yep, Rex is also
Let's
too large
see.
to get cover behind the size 1 rock.
Cool.
Fire them beams.
Yeah, let's fire that there. Let's set him on fire. Let's fire that Andromeda. Oh, yeah, I gotta get my mouse clicker. Roll 20. Weapons. Andromeda. Yeah, no accuracy from this.
Nice.
Yay!
Neato.
Yay!
Aww. We'll bring up the shield.
What? Oh,
Wow. Does that include the set on fire?
Yes, all damage.
That is unfortunate.
Hey,
That is very unfortunate.
Had to happen to somebody. No, we know he has it. We can work around it, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, gotta
I will-
give him
I
a
will-
turret attack every round.
I shake my metallic fist at him.
Fair. He shakes the shield back.
That's you know what? Oh wait, do I want to overcharge? Yes, I want to overcharge.
Fair.
I can't accept this.
Hypnos is saying the Guardian should be resistant to all
Oh,
damage,
true.
so
Yep,
this will
yep,
be-
yep.
Dead to
Alright.
Is
his
this
feedback.
third overcharge, correct?
Third overcharge. You are right.
Yes, third overcharge.
Never
one
punished.
Ah! It's not
Never.
real!
He is not real. Fire the big gun again.
Mhm.
You go
Ah,
straight
dear
for
God.
7.
Oh.
And
You know
miss.
what? Can I proc the NHP overheat here, or the NHP?
Nope.
No, not the.
Saves and
Not
checks. Not
Ah,
attacks.
okay, fair enough. All right, all right. That will be all I do then.
Mad Dog is going to move to here, and then boost to here, triggering the Shredder sometimes.
alright, Shredder. I'll move it first time, make a whole save.
Can you go to your frame features and click Shredder? Sorry, it's very... But then I have a button to click the...
It's a 12.
Yeah,
Also for those lancing at home right now. Thank you. Hold save to not be shredded.
Wolf fails!
We take a damage. That is probably alright.
Damage and shred.
I don't want to ruin anyone's day, but it says when a character starts.
Oh,
their
starts?
turn
It
adjacent
starts?
to the
Not,
frame.
No,
not...
it
Okay.
starts or move adjacent to it for the
Yeah,
first
we'll
round.
just-
Alright.
just-
Okay.
That procs aggression. Free chain axe.
Well, he
Alrighty.
hits the drone.
Hits for 7. And then we're going to skirmish with the chain axe.
the drones are
Hitting the drone
taking
again.
hits.
14 damage, ending turn
Yeah.
1 on Mad Dog.
Alrighty, that drone's almost done. But better
You
them
wanna-
than us.
You probably want to wait for Gilmore to start going, so you can get to him. So I'll take the next move. And I am going to fire up the hyperspec fuel injector.
Heck yeah!
No reason to save it. So first, we boost. I think we're gonna boost here. Then we will boost again
Mm-hmm.
to here,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I will fire on Mr. Rex with the assault rifle and the missile rack.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So assault rifle. We have plus that's attacks, checks, and saves, so we have accuracy.
Yep, excellent. Accuracy on everything.
Get him.
That is
3 kinetic damage.
no damage, 3 armor.
Oof.
Would
Unfortunate.
you like to shoot the missile rack at somebody else?
I'll shoot the missile rack at Mad Dog.
Yep.
Wait a minute. That may be a trap.
No. Aggression is once per first time around.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say.
It's a true first turn around, by
And
the
it's
way.
a miss.
It's a miss. Yep.
I am sitting
no.
here not
Who did we
doing
lose?
anything useful.
Oh no,
We
Mantis.
lost Mantis.
Oh, they're
Mantis!
back.
Yay!
Yeah.
And that is your turn.
Yep, I'm gonna just sit here and not do anything useful.
Mad Dog's gonna go
Unfortunate.
and skirmish the Shredder to death.
Wait, yeah, they get 2 per round, right?
Yes. Missing. Ugh, stupid Shredder.
He's fine.
We're fine.
We're fine.
We're moving away
Wait,
anyway.
does he get shredded again from starting his turn?
Oh, are the
next
Orochis
turn
once per
Shredder?
round? Or are they not?
Oh, no, they're on a reaction.
As a
They are a
reaction.
reaction. As a reaction, you may force characters at start the turn. Oof, I actually don't know. It doesn't say once per round here, but maybe I just... Let's look at ComCon.
Well, is it an reaction from Hypnos, or is it...
It's a reaction from
the
Hypnos,
drone?
yeah, they have to do the action.
Yeah, I have to do the reaction, so it wouldn't be able to do it twice.
Yeah,
Alright.
unfortunate.
We're moving out, and we are avalanche charging into you, Hypnos.
Oof.
Chain axe,
Alrighty.
neutral, hitting for 7 down to 6 damage, ripping through your overshield into 1 actual
Only rolled
HP.
7.
And that is Mad Dog's for a second turn.
Oh, good. No shred, though.
No shred. Alright, Mantis, it's up to
Alright.
you.
Yeah, I can try to start attacking Mad Dog, I guess. If I'm brave enough to, while Gilmore still exists.
I mean, to be fair, Mad Dog is currently out of Avenger range, right?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's right. Now I get it.
And
Unless...
tear Mad Dog apart while he's out there.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to move my Bloodhound up. Keep him invisible. I'm going to activate my crack shot. And it's time to barrage. Ooh. Oh no.
Unfortunate.
Uh,
No.
These rules.
Not like this.
All right. With those sorts of rolls, maybe I will not use crack shot 2 with my smart gun.
I mean, it's a Berserker, right? A 4 basically hits on a Berserker against each defense.
All right, I'll use crack shot 2.
It's gonna be
Convince me.
1 accuracy
It's
shot.
still 1 accuracy.
Are we using an ammo case?
No.
Nice.
And I'm glad I didn't, because it was another terrible roll. Yeah. All right. With the off cal and the
6 and
tally ho and all of that.
12 damage, down to 11 damage, and then down to 6 damage.
Oh, we gotta hit him.
We gotta invade him so that way he loses his stampede.
Yeah.
End my turn.
Also, Gilmore will... Oh, where's your funny thing, buddy? Doesn't have it, I guess. Didn't make it in. Gilmore's gonna move 5. We're going to pull out the... God, it's almost tempting to just shoot the Shredder here.
Do it.
Almost tempting.
Do it, you coward.
We'll do it. Lock on and destroy the Shredder with the slug pistol.
Yeah.
Shredder's probably the most annoying one. Oh, it's okay. Nobody can hit anything today.
Can't touch the shredder. Get him.
2, 3. We'll immediately take the second turn, moving to here. And since we are piloting a Raleigh with kinetic hammer, we have a big hammer. We can use a full action.
Oh boy.
Bonk.
The big bonk.
Not my
Hitting
face.
for 10 explosive.
Oh no!
But first you have to make a hull save or become stunned, but you make this at accuracy.
Yes, because get that bonus to saves.
Easy.
I just
Nailed
hate
it.
structure.
And then you can roll custom paint job.
Yes.
Come on, paint job. You've one job.
Paint.
Job.
Damn.
No.
Ah.
3 structure.
Oof.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy.
Glancing blow. Impaired till the end of my next turn.
Alright,
fine.
for a 10 targets for Rex.
Oh, for the
which-
Oh
love of-
dear.
Which is the maximum my macros allow you to make, by the way, so if we can never shoot more than 10.
Wow.
Because I thought, why would you ever have an AoE that shoots more than 10 people? That's absolutely ridiculous. Orochi Shredder is accuracy, Orochi Snare is accuracy, Turret Drone is accuracy, Orochi Hunter is accuracy, Gas Drone is accuracy, Egghead is accuracy, Orochi Guardian is neutral, soft cover, Hypnose is difficulty 1, soft cover Guardian. Oh, sorry, Egghead, you are not accuracy. But I won't, we'll just look at the roll afterwards. I'm not going back.
That's fair.
Good one. Guardian is so the Shredder is destroyed, I believe.
Oof.
Oh.
The Snare is a hit for 4, the Turret is a hit for 4, the... Who are we missing? Egghead, we're missing you. Guardian is a miss, Hypnose is a miss. The Bloodhound is a hit but invisible, misses. And
Hey.
Ashes, you take 4 points of damage.
Yep.
And you adjust all the drones, Hypnose?
Yep, I've got a.
Perfect.
Hit all the drones, but none of the players except me, because I stupidly charged right into the middle.
And
Guardian.
good.
Miss.
Throw a lock on onto you, Ashes, and end turn there. And that is the first
Wait,
round
what?
done. We have a second quick action left.
Ah.
Firing the heavy... The Ravager is just skirmish. Going into round 2.
Who thinks they can do a thing? Because if nobody's doing a thing, I'm doing a thing.
I can shoot Gilmore.
Yep.
I'd like to engage with Gilmore first. I have Tactician, so I could
That's fair.
get a better shot with the blade if someone else engages.
If someone can
Can just be a
If
drone, by
someone-
the way. Tactician 1 trues of drones.
if someone can successfully invade Mad Dog, I will fire the solid core at him because I have to do that first thing, be an ordnance.
Okay, so Hypno should go first and get a drone next to Gilmore.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You know what?
In
we'll do
addition
that.
to whatever else he wants to do.
Mhm.
Then
Alright.
I can hit Gilmore with the big sword and then invade Mad Dog.
Alright, Hypnos. Looks
I have
like good
just
for
the
us.
drone for you. Which drone is it that does the funny push move again?
Tempest.
Hit those. I also love the GIF you put up in the Interpoint chat or the VC text chat there.
Yeah. So we'll quick action summon our Tempest drone. It'll be right
Yep.
there.
No problem.
And and then actually Shepherd Protocol wouldn't even help very much there. We can still we'll have difficulty, but I think I can shoot Gilmore with the Ghast at difficulty. I think I can hit.
Yep, you're engaged.
Well, when are the nuptials, I ask myself.
When you deliver enough bees.
That face when bees. Hits.
Nice.
That'll be a regular.
Deals 5 damage.
And that
Okay,
will
explosive.
activate my integrated
Mhm.
Nexus. Now, let me just double check something real quick.
Demolition.
Integrated, let's see, any other, when you fire any other weapon on my mech. Alright. So, there is a thing in the way here.
That would be hard cover. That would be 3 difficulty shot.
3 difficulty. We can do that.
Could try to put in Rex
There's-
also for the memes.
I-
Because
mm,
that will
Rex-
trigger death counter.
That will trigger death
Yeah,
counter if we
Even if you
hit.
don't deal damage through the armor, it still deals death counter.
That's a good idea, actually.
It would be 1 difficulty though.
1 difficulty instead of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so... Light Nexus. And we miss,
Ah, unlucky.
because that difficulty was max.
Missed by 1 too.
Missed by 1, yeah. Shit. Alright, let's see. I don't want to risk... Should I risk the DC overcharge? What? I think I should.
You're
What's
at
the
no
worst?
heat.
I am at no heat. I can risk the D6 overcharge.
Heat's not a problem.
Remember, heat's not real.
Heat's
It
not
can't
real.
hurt you. It can't hurt you if it's
Reactor
not real.
meltdown. Reactor meltdown is a weapon. All right, it works in your favor.
Alright, so yeah. I'm gonna risk it.
Mhm.
To summon another drone.
Mm-hmm.
More bees.
Third one.
Never
Ha,
punish!
see?
Easy.
What did I tell you?
Easy.
Heat is not an heat is not
Heat is not real.
And we're gonna put a sentinel.
Yep.
Sentinels have to be adjacent. That's fine.
No, Sentinels have they? Do they?
Do they? I don't
they?
think
I
they
don't
do,
think
but
so.
if it's adjacent, it will get resistance.
Oh, true. Yep.
And I think sentinels have the one where that
Yeah,
the blast 2 area.
Fetching the template right now.
And this mad dog is right here, and I don't like that very much. Very, very homophobic of the mad dog to attack me. And that's my turn.
Excuse me.
All right, that is it for you. Let's go with. Tempted to just go with Gilmore here. We'll do Gilmore. Give me the Tempest, please.
Zap 'em. Give him the zaps.
Zippity zap. Hold save. Nope.
Nope.
No.
Does
Just
assault armor
knocked
help
straight
us?
into me.
Yes.
Oh.
So we take only 2 damage.
Yep.
Knocked into ashes. We're going to ram you ashes, consuming the lock-on.
Oh my god. Woo.
Just the Tempest Drone catapults us into you. We're drop kicking you,
Drop kicked by this Gilmore.
and then we're shooting you egghead with pistol
Oh. No.
at neutral. Hits for 4 damage. Is our AP.
Ow. Oh, okay. So I'm at 9.
And you have to give me an engineering save, or before you make an attack, you take another 3 AP every time you make an attack until the end of your turn.
Okay.
What do you
Do I
get,
need to make a
accuracy?
save right?
Yep.
Do I need to make a save right now? Okay.
Yep. Engineering
I'm at
save,
1.
accuracy 1, exactly.
Let's see. I think I'm in a Sherman. It's basics.
Yep.
Yes, save the
or
checks.
to shorten it, in the textbooks, the word engineering is highlighted. It's a button you can click, and then your
I
mech,
see.
and that rolls it out super quick.
It's okay.
13 makes it.
No
You're fine.
problems.
That is Gilmore's first turn.
Well, I think it's. He's not adjacent to the Tempest Drone anymore.
Correct.
No, he's not.
Unfortunate.
And don't forget, we just learned he has resistance if you're close.
Yeah, so I think I should go ahead and hit the Mad Dog since he's next to all of you.
Mad Dog will lash out at one of us.
Well,
It's random
Mad
and
Dog
there's
is
4
never
people
going to
in
hit
this one.
anybody relevant, right? With 2 drones, you.
There's no
just-
way he's gonna hit
Yeah,
someone.
Bloodhound also takes advantage of the Shepherd.
Yep. Oh, does it? Does it not have to
anyways.
be your drones? That's not.
I'll take my stand up,
Drones
and then I'll take
deployable
my
to objects.
free boost to come over here.
Yep, that will get you overwatched. Ka-chow.
Unfortunate.
Misses you.
Nope.
Ah,
Get out of here.
Yay!
Get out of here. And then I will take. I was free.
Mad Dog currently still has resistance against everything.
Well, you know what? I can quick tech him.
Mhm.
I will invade him.
Add to
And I have
accuracy.
neutral because I'm impaired.
Oh yeah, you're impaired. You rolled impaired. Yep. Neutral attack. Miss.
Dang. It didn't work. Well,
It's the nat
if
one.
at first you
Super
don't
rough.
succeed, hit him with a heavy charge blade.
Okay. You can try to overcharge our initiative invade again, if you want.
Oh, well.
We'll take
I
that.
forgot to roll the accuracy though, so
It's a neutral because
it did not get
because
there.
you're impaired. It's neutral.
No, because he's engaged. So I
Oh,
have
true.
plus
Yeah,
one
you're right.
accuracy.
Yeah.
I didn't get there because I
We
rolled
didn't
a 1.
get there. Close though.
Well, I was so close.
So close.
7 and armor piercing.
Yep. Still has resistance though, down to 4.
Yeah.
We're going to slap somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have a d4. We'll roll d6 until it happens. 3 hypnos.
I
Going
love that
for
chain axe sound.
Neutral hits for 7, down to 6.
Oof, 9 is a hit.
Yeah, Hydra doesn't have evasion. Evasion isn't real.
No, evasion's real. Heat's not real.
Nothing's real.
Speaking of heat not being real,
Time for
I'm gonna
third.
overcharge.
Fourth overcharge.
For heat, nice.
See, told you. It's not real.
Oh,
Anyways.
fuck. That triggered... structure. By the way. Because we attacked while inside the sentry.
Oh yeah, the sentry shoots it.
Nice.
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 Aha,
Nice.
structured.
We're just impaired.
Aw. Wait, no, he's impaired now.
Oh, true. Oh, no. We take full
He
damage now.
loses his resistance.
Oh, no. Mad
now
Dog.
we get to
No.
smack him with the charge blade.
Yes.
With accuracy.
No,
having
neutral.
having
Dang.
That's still a hit, but this time it's neutral because
Still a
tactician is once per round. So that's a solid hit.
Well, it was only 11 anyway, so.
Yep.
Does that hit?
Yeah, that's a hit. Definitely.
Alright,
5
5 more
damage.
damage. And no resistance this time.
Nope.
I can't believe the drone.
Yeah, the drone made the structure. Rough. Very rough.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, your impaired will fall off, and I think we'll do Mad Dog. Can Mad Dog get out of there? Oh, we can if we recharge Avalanche. Yes! Mantis,
no!
that's it for you. We're leaving.
no.
This is immune to engagement and reaction, so we're just going.
Oof.
Well, you're off the point, buddy. Oh!
One difficulty swing at Mantis. Hitting for 7.
This
Ouchie.
chain axe is only. Does the chain axe just deal 7 damage?
Yeah, all NPC, most 99% of NPC weapons just deal fixed damage. They don't roll.
Okay.
That is 2 hits for 14 damage Mantis, and that is Mad Dog's first turn done.
Oof.
Is Mad Dog still impaired?
No, falls off.
Ah, dang it. I need to fire the solid core. Let's see.
Just don't fire the Rex, I guess.
you
Because
go.
that will
Yeah,
deal
yeah.
0 damage.
You're not in range for Gilmore's resistance.
It's a hardcover
Yes.
though. Sadly,
Vortex is away.
barely
hardcover.
hardcover.
Barely hardcover. Oh,
Barely
okay.
hardcover. When if you stand 1 to the right, it's no longer hardcover.
You can just
Boo, but I
move.
won't be able to. I won't be able to fire the
Oh,
solid
no.
core because
Unfortunately.
it has to be the first thing that I do.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it everybody else? Everybody else is gone, right? Or
No.
nope.
We still have Mantis.
I haven't
and
gone yet.
you.
Yeah. Yes, please impair Mad Dog so I can blast him to oblivion here.
I do think you should shoot Gilmore with the solid core.
Well, what I could do is I could still move 1 and then yeah, I'm gonna move 1 and I'm gonna barrage or not barrage. I'm gonna skirmish the
you could skirmish and then quick check.
Andromeda. Oof, that's a structure.
Look at all that.
What?
And he's burning.
And he's on fire.
Fire.
Hey.
Structure damage.
Let fire
first
only be real
lost.
for our opponents.
Impaired. Oh, jeez.
That. Well, I have one more quick action left. I am going
Don't
to.
forget to take your 3 heat.
Yep, you were 10 heat.
Yes, I'm well aware of it. I'm going to use. I think it's redundant. Yes, redundant.
Yep, ours here.
Yes,
Nice.
so I'm going to stabilize, and because I can, I will repair my HP.
That heat.
Then
Oh,
you
yeah.
stay
Oh,
at
yeah,
10.
clear.
You stay
Oh, yeah.
at 10. Okay, we're just quick
oh,
heat.
never mind. Yes, yes, never mind. I'm going to. Let's see.
Hypnos, please give me the hunter.
Well, attack. There it
Sorry,
is.
if that's your turn, Egghead, you cancel overcharge if you like.
Okay, all right. I will clear heat. There we
Yep.
go. And something. All right, and that will be the end turn.
Okay. Orochi Hunter will trigger on Rex's turn. Rex is going to move to here. System
System
save.
save.
Yep. Good old Rex.
Rex is fine.
We're going to lock onto you, Egghead, and we're going to... We are engaged, sadly, by the dumb drone, so it's going to be neutral shots with the Ravager. Yeah, no dice.
I'm in cover, I think.
Yeah, let me just... no, you're not in cover there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... 11 targets.
Oh, can't you
We'll
not
just
roll
we'll just
11
miss the
for-
dog, right? Yeah, it's 10 targets. Easy. Solved.
So-
What's the dog do?
How would the Bloodhound drone wear pants, though?
Let's see all those attacks.
This. Orochi Hunter, neutral. Turret drone, neutral. Orochi Snare, neutral. Tempest drone, neutral. Gas drone, neutral. Again, not consuming lock-on, neutral. Orochi Guardian, no longer in soft cover, neutral. Hypno, soft cover.
and
Guardian, engaged. 2 difficulty. Sentinel drone, soft cover, difficulty, and Ashes. I don't know that you're behind any cover because as we're size 2, we can just ignore the size 1 stuff.
Ah, I see.
Ashes, neutral. Alright, roll 20. Take your time. Orochi Hunter
Dang.
takes 4. Turret drone takes 4, is destroyed. Orochi Snare takes 4. We're missing the Ghast. We're missing Hypnos again. We're hitting Ashes for 4.
I have gotten hit by everything.
And that is Rex's first turn, leaving Mantis.
Okay. I really want to attack Gilmore, but I also don't want to be attacked by Mad Dog.
Well,
Looks like you're in the catch 2020 right there with the Mad Dog.
Yeah.
can't have it all.
Yeah, I feel like you just got to deal with Mando.
No, Gilmore becomes so terrifying if Mad Dog dies, though.
No, not
But
right
he's
now.
not dead. He's still got 2 structure.
Oh, is it? Does it
It's
have
fi-
to be in range?
It's in range 5.
Okay.
It's in range 5.
Okay.
Just take him out
good to
while he's
know.
not there.
But yeah, activating the Avenger is just a recipe to get wiped here. Mad Dog will deal +5 damage on every attack and will gain 8 overshield. And will completely obliterate everybody in his path.
Okay. I am
he's not.
going
Go
to.
kill him.
I'm gonna move the Bloodhound drone with my drone commander protocol, and then I'm going to do the because Mad Dog's not impaired right now, is he?
Correct.
Or anything. In that case, I'm going to use the Tremor Pulse.
Yes, and your drone moves to here, so you don't get knocked prone, right? Yes.
Yes, you are correct. Yes.
Hold save. Makes. Ooh.
Oh.
The net 20 for
Terrible.
special occasions.
Oof. Okay. I'm also, before I forget, going to use my core power as a protocol.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm going to use the action just yet.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I mean,
I'll just have to attack Mad Dog here.
I think hitting him with the Seek and Destroy is pretty good.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna
impaired.
He's not impaired. But he gets resistance to everything, right?
Unless he's
Yes.
prone, impaired, slowed.
I
Whatever.
could maybe make him prone with my first attack, but that attack would do the most damage, so I'm not sure. I'll just barrage, I think. I think
If
Mad
you do it
Dog's
with-
pretty quick.
If you do it with Jaeger rounds, the prone will happen on hit, and then the damage would be in full.
Oh, okay.
Do it
In
then.
that case, I'm going to use my Seek and Destroy action.
Okay.
Yes.
And then I'm going to skirmish with the Smart Gun. I'm using Crack Shot 1 and 2. So that's because I'm engaged at neutral, I think.
Yes, but it's a
And I'm going
berserker
to
defense.
and I'm going to use the Jaeger rounds.
Send him to the soil.
Okay. If I click on the Jaeger rounds and I can find them.
Yeah.
And it's a
Full
crit.
save. Not making it. But
Ah.
that's okay because Crackshot 3 also triggers, so we can go for another prone check. I think.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Immobilized or prone, both turn off. thing.
Definitely immobilized.
Absolutely. Another hull save. No, it's finally
Yeah.
broken.
He's done. He can't move. Tear him to shreds.
All right, and I get damage from the crack shot
20,000 damage. Yep. 6
I
plus
get
4,
damage
10 damage.
from the
Opcal,
Opcal.
Tally-ho.
It's another
10,
tally-ho.
16 damage. Oh god, we're just one rounding Mad Dog now.
Oh wow.
16, 21 points of damage. We've got 19 left in us. No resistance because we're immobilized. That's it.
Obliterated him.
Whoa!
He's gone.
Wow! Yeah, it's a pretty good build when it pops
And
up.
hey, now you have your Seek and Destroy back.
Yep.
That's true.
You destroyed. Rip and tear.
Until it
and
is done.
I even still have movement on my dog, so I'm gonna move it
Yeah.
back up next to Hypnos.
Because then the
You
dog
can put it
gets
next to the Guardian.
Oh, like
for maximum memes. Yeah,
from
that
here.
also works.
yeah.
Yeah, then you get that shield.
Rex is going to go.
I know, I'm about to get destroyed by this cannon again.
Hopefully a lot of people get destroyed with this cannon right now. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 again. Oh well, 2 batches.
That noise, it's terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Much hurt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Orochi Hunter, 1 accuracy. Orochi Snare, 1 accuracy. Tempest Drone, 1 accuracy. Gas Drone, 1 accuracy. Egghead, 1 accuracy. Orochi Guardian, no cover from here, 1 accuracy. Bloodhound, inside soft cover, neutral. Oh, sorry, 1 difficulty, Guardian. Hypnos, soft cover, Guardian, 1 difficulty. Sentinel Drone, soft cover, barely, neutral. And Ashes, that's gonna be 1 accuracy, yeah. Something.
Just.
It's okay, Ashes. Custom paint shop will do it.
I don't know.
You say that.
I do say that.
I don't trust the custom paint
Oh,
shop.
oh no! Gotta reload roll 20 here. One second.
We again missed Hypnos, by the way. They can't be hit. Immune to chain gun.
But I can.
Down to 2 structure.
Alright, and the Sentinel drone is also resistant.
Yeah, so that's another one's resistance to all damage and has like 2 armor, I think. It's like 1 damage that goes through. Oh no! Hold check at 1 accuracy, please.
Oh no. Oh no, do I...
I'm barely making it. Egghead, you
so-
were hit for 4 damage down to 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
then
about 2
we have to do the single Ravager turret sniper shot into Mantis. Hitting for 4. We'll slap a lock onto Hypnos. And that is Rex's second turn. Meanwhile, we lose a system on Mantis.
Goodbye to Hunterlock.
Goodbye, Hunterlock. And then we just have Gilmore with 1 more turn.
This is
Gilmore
unfortunate.
recharges thing. We're going to walk up. Stupid Sentinel drone. I think we'll just go to here and whack Egghead.
No!
Consume the lock-on. Demolition Hammer is difficulty inbuilt. Impair 2 difficulty, consuming lock-on, accuracy 1. 1 difficulty net. Bonk.
I don't want to get bogged. I got bogged. Full save. No accuracy.
Makes it.
Nailed it.
And then you take 10 damage, going down to 5. Do we have custom bench up on board? No.
I do not.
Down to a 3 structure.
So this is my first structure loss. Basics. I think this is basics. Let's see.
Yep.
Come on, roll 20, you'll work it. There we go. My first lost structure. I think roll 20 is lagging on me here.
It happens. In the meantime, I'm going to roll the engineering check for burn.
There it is. For outcome. Yeah, roll 20 is lagging on me.
Oh, sorry,
weapon
that was my
is-
bad. Yeah, weapon destroyed.
Okay. Weapon destroyed. What do I want to get rid of? I will get rid of. Because the Andromeda is theoretically better.
Correct. That ends the round. Going to round 3.
I'm stunned, but I'm also in range of the Rex to hit with these ridiculous attacks, and I will not be able to dodge with evasion of 5.
That's correct.
So, if I could not have my stun, that'd be good.
Yeah, or somebody can stabilize next to you and clear a stun, maybe.
Or
I
that could happen,
can.
too.
I can do that.
I'd appreciate.
Yeah.
Please do.
Hypno's moving X to Ashes.
Mech actions. Full action stabilize. I'll repair on me.
Get all that HP back.
Clear condition on ally.
Nice. Ash is no longer stunned.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, I guess you overwatched. I guess. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
What HP were you at?
I was at 6.
5.
At 6. Or at 5, doesn't matter then. We're not doing it. Not worth our time. Because it doesn't structure you. And then it's like, irrelevant.
And I don't want to risk stress.
You want to move one of the drones next to these guys?
I could protocol my Tempest drone.
Yeah, you can
Seems like
protocol
a
the
good
Tempest
plan.
drone, and you can move all your road shooters as well with their standard movement.
Yep. I think I'm gonna yeah, I'll do that.
And I request
Is
the
that trigger
Orochi
death
Guardian
counter? No.
next to me.
Alright.
It's probably fair.
Your ashes, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh, you can
could
put it
put
here.
right there, and that'd be fine.
And then
Given that this Rex has just destroyed me every single turn.
Can't believe
There
those
we go.
drones are still alive. We're
Can
doing so well with our chain gun.
I have an idea. Can someone poke Rex?
I'd be happy to do it, but
I coulda
Rex is gone next,
shepherded-
probably.
yeah.
Either Rex or Gilmore.
Yeah, let him. Yeah, he needs to burn that death counter. Then I can just shoot the solid core at him. I still have that loaded.
That's true.
Well, you should shoot Gilmore with it, because Rex is
The problem-
inside Gilmore's range.
Gilmore has
True.
resistance.
Yeah, that's the problem. He moved up.
I mean, Gilmore's right in front of you, so send the solid core straight in his face.
Oh, I know, but he's only going to eat half of it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
yeah.
if you poke
I mean,
Rex, he'll
same-
eat all of it.
Oh, sorry,
No,
Orochi,
Rex
Snare, and
still-
Hunter. Snare or
Rex
Hunter
is still
trigger you.
next to you.
I
let
suppose
me
one half
check
dozen
what
or
they
the
do.
other. Oh.
Snare
check
is
what they-
immobilized, Hunter is lock on.
Let's do snare.
Mhm.
So let me pull up that.
Don't move.
There we go.
Agility save. Easy.
Oof.
Ooh.
Gilmore's walk
wow.
through here. He's not going to get hauled up by the Hound because it's too small.
But the Sentinel, does that do anything?
No.
Not
only
unless they
attacks.
attack in Sentinel Burst.
Okay.
Which is why we're going to here, so we don't have to attack inside the Sentinel Burst. And then we're going to consume your lock on Hypnose and give you a bonk.
Ow.
At
It's only 10
neutral,
damage.
missing you entirely.
Woo!
And then turn for Gilmore. Full action to bonk.
Alright. Mantis can do a bunch of damage to Gilmore with that big ass
Yeah.
spritz.
Yeah, I want to delete Gilmore.
Send him off the map. He's only got 2 structure.
That's right.
You
Okay.
can't beat him, Rock!
Okay. I'm
Put the
moving
Hound
my
next to him.
Bloodhound drone in, and I think again I'm going to use the advanced drone upgrade to. Well, I'm going to use
we were going
the
for
tremor pulse.
Tremor pulse.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Gilmore
not
falls
prone.
in the snow.
Hey.
Get him.
I'm activating my crack shot protocol, and I'm going to seek and destroy.
Seek and destroy.
Actually, I'm going to overcharge to seek and destroy.
Okay. Definitely. It's your
That's
third
This is
one.
my third one.
That's stress.
Nice.
There you go.
That is fine. All right.
See, I told you. It's not real. Don't worry about it.
It's not real.
That's not real.
We have established this convention. Heat isn't real. It can't hurt you. Enemies are real and can hurt you.
And it is time to barrage.
Mm-hmm.
We're marker spiking
Accuracy each.
at accuracy.
Hits.
Yep,
It's a crit.
4.
it's a crit.
Lock on.
Hey, it's a crit.
4.
Lock them again.
Yep. And it's smart gun time, and I'm using Crackshot 2 for a 1 accuracy shot, and I'm 2 accuracy shot. I'm going to consume the lock-on on it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how about that? Natural crit.
Get him.
10,000 damage. 7.
Got an up-cal. We've got a
3 more
tally-ho.
damage. 3
10.
more damage.
We've got a Crackshot 2.
6
Does
more
it?
damage.
Hey.
Oh no, sorry, that's how much? 7, 10, 16. No, we're living barely.
Make that structure roll.
You're
Yep.
living barely.
Barely living. Nope. We out.
Nope.
Oh,
Never mind.
yay!
Destroyed beyond
He is
repair.
out.
Goodbye, Gilmore.
Delete.
Get out.
Good job.
Well, now it's Rex's turn.
Alright, Rex. It's up to you to bring it home. First, we're going
Ain't
to
gonna
get
happen.
Tempest droned.
Yep. Tempest drone's gonna eat
Knocked.
up, right?
No, that's what I looked up. Tempest drone does not eat the death counter. It's not a range or melee attack.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Don't worry, I'll shoot him before you go.
Hold save. We can do those. We're a bastion. Yeah, that looks about
Oh yeah, you are a
Oh,
god
yeah.
dang bastion.
Hunter can activate if you want it.
May as well.
Yep, it's free.
Hunter,
Systems we probably can't do. I lied. We can do
you
everything.
lied.
Rex is the real man. We're going to move up. We're going to barrage. We're going to not care about the
I'm
sentinel
behind
drone
the tree this time.
because yeah, the problem is that Rex is now also behind the tree, so we're just super ignoring that tree.
Aww.
But we're engaged. But first, we're going to bonk with the shield on you, Egghead.
Okay.
But the sentinel drone, doesn't that shoot him?
Yeah, for no damage. 3
Yes.
3 points of armor.
Right. But
Hits
does
for
that...
2 damage.
It's a reaction.
No, it's not a reaction. It's not a reaction. It's we
Yeah,
would
so-
take 3 twice here. But Rex has 3 points of armor, so it doesn't matter. And then we're shooting a million people. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8.
And it doesn't
9,
even
10.
deal with the death dart.
Ravager turret, 10 targets. Neutral against neutral egghead. Gas drone neutral. Hunter drone neutral. Tempest drone neutral. Ooh. Egghead neutral. Gas drone neutral.
41
Hunter
against
neutral. Tempest
me.
neutral. Rex neutral.
In a second.
Sentinel drone is adjacent to the Guardian. It's gonna be difficulty 1. Ashes, you're next to the Guardian, it's gonna be difficulty 1. Guardian is neutral. Hypnos, you're next to the Guardian, difficulty 1. Mantis, you're neutral.
I'm up the
Aha!
We missed Hypnos again.
boo.
Can't be done.
Gotta roll invisibility against that bloodhound.
Oh,
Isn't
no.
visible. Use tremor bolts.
Not invisible this time.
Oh,
Gas
no.
drone only takes 2.
Mhm.
What else is there? Tempest drone, a miss. Orochi Hunter hit, so it's down to 1.
I think I structure again here.
Take 4 down to 3.
Then
So I'm back up to top here.
Yep.
C.
Sentinel drone is resist.
Oh god.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Stunned.
Well, it's stunned at
Okay.
minimum, right?
Well, a hull check.
Yep.
Let's see if this actually. Oh no!
That's it.
He's dead!
Oh no!
I mean,
Your
he's-
mech gives out under the onslaught of Ravager turret shots.
No! No, that's okay. I'm alive.
Chewed
Not
up.
the cannon. We needed that.
Chewed up by the Leviathan cannon. And in that case, that is only you, Ashes.
An idea.
Alright.
I have an idea.
Only you,
Well,
Ashes.
the first thing. Well, doesn't Egghead get a turn?
Egghead still gets a turn, yeah.
Yeah, but I should go first. Well, actually, you know what? No, you should go first. You only have pilot weapons.
True, the pilot weapon will trigger death counter.
You should
Yay!
go first.
I have. Egghead is going to crawl out of his neck. I have a heavy ordnance weapon. I've been meaning to try this prototype miniature handheld long spool weapon.
Can't
so-
sadly. Can't shoot the heavy signature because it's
no!
ordnance, and ordnance can't be used against adjacent targets.
Oh, crap. But I think I have a light signature
Yep,
still. So...
pistol will do it.
Alright. I will angrily shoot the pistol at it. Please, for the love of God, hit.
Rex is entirely too scared of this pistol and will deploy the entire might of his death counter against you.
Even though it wouldn't deal any damage
Yep.
because of the armor.
Yep. Still triggers death counter. It's like this whole shield matrix coming down to stop this one pistol round.
Got him.
Can
Rex.
I still move, or am I, or is that?
It's a full action. You can inject as a quick if you like.
Oh, okay. So,
Flying 6 spaces.
okay. Whee! I'm gonna go hide.
You should go this way.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Probably a good idea.
Yeah, behind the rock, the
Yeah, 'cause-
Ravager can touch you.
Yes, I don't want. It's okay for the mech to get blown up. I can just print a new one. It's kind of hard to reprint me.
Easier than you
I
might
mean,
think.
it's not impossible.
Good point, there are
Rex will
clones.
take turn 2, moving to here.
Oh boy.
going
It did move
to-
out of gas range.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Hit him with that gas.
Bonk.
Is that even a legal move there?
Yeah. Because we're just stomping over the Bloodhound. Because it's smaller.
Alright. Weapon.
Hits.
Aha!
4. Is it not AP?
That goes up. No, it's not AP. I didn't hit Centamane.
1 damage.
Ah. Hey, damage is
Uh,
damage.
Unfortunate.
Going to try and invade Mantis.
Also unfortunate.
Ooh. Now we're talking.
Ow.
We
This Rex
lost line of sight on
still
the
a
gas.
problem.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 targets. Is that right? 3, 4, 8, 9. No. 10
Well,
no, 9
Mantis
targets.
is
Right.
going first next time.
Ravager turret. 9 targets. Boop, 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 boop. Orochi Hunter, accuracy. Tempest Drone, accuracy. Snare, accuracy. Hypnos, neutral. No longer behind the tree. Sentinel Drone, neutral. Ashes, neutral.
Neutral.
Orochi Guardian,
Yeah,
accuracy. Bloodhound Drone, accuracy. Mantis, accuracy.
You finally hit Hypnos.
We did hit!
First.
And that is turn
Critical
2.
hit on me.
Alright, Hunter is
Through-
down. Tempest Drone
Through neutral.
is up.
Natural 20.
Easy. Ashes, it's all you.
Sentinel Drone is still up.
We triggered the death counter, you have the heavy charge blade. It's looking good.
I do have the heavy charge blade. That's
Please.
probably the play here. So let's go ahead and boost.
Can boost for free.
Boost for free. I can move, attack, move, right?
You can move to here. If you then start a normal movement, another movement, and become adjacent, you will become engaged, and all leftover movement is gone.
Right. Unfortunate.
And you don't want to trigger Overwatch from Rex, because the Rex will use the Ravager turret to shoot everybody again.
Yep. Sure will. Well, I guess we're just committing to die. Let's come over. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4
No problem.
over here. And then let's full assault with the heavy charged blade and the pistol.
Thermal pistol deals no damage. Can use the assault rifle if you like.
So we get 1 accuracy because of my core system.
Yep.
Which
Hits.
is a hit.
Very good.
Tearing
8
through
damage.
the thick sheets of armor for 8.
Send him. Get out of here, Rex. And then the assault rifle at neutral.
Correct. Misses. Does
doesn't-
no damage.
No damage because of that. Alright, that's it for me. I'm
we
gonna
still
go
have-
down to this next cannon barrage.
Still have
with
initiative if you
Mantis
like.
to take him out. Oh, I do have... You know what? That's right. I do have initiative. I haven't used it.
Hit him
The
again.
charged blade. Get him. Ha-ha!
Nice hit. 9
Yay!
energy
Hey.
damage.
Very good.
That's a big structure.
Big ol' structure.
Please be one. Please be one. Please be one.
Oops, sorry, that was...
Oh!
No,
Hey!
sorry, so calm down. It was, I accidentally butterfingered on second structure.
Oh.
We're just impaired, like everybody else as well. It's a theme. Yeah,
Unfortunate.
that is a round, I believe.
Yep.
Going into round
Rex
4,
gonna go first.
Rex will go first. Yep, we are barraging, bashing the shield into you, Ashes. At difficulty,
Oh, no,
though.
I'm gonna die. No?
Nope.
Hitting you for 3 damage, knocking you back a space.
Wait, yeah. Well, I go to 1, and he's no longer engaged.
9 targets.
Unless I get inordinately lucky
2,
with this.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
With this.
9 targets?
that's
No,
what
it's one
they
too
do.
many. Shit. Oh, Egghead, I'm clicking you, but ignore yourself.
Okay, that's fine.
Orochi Snare neutral, Tempest Drone neutral, Sentinel Drone 2 difficulty,
I think it's behind cover, yeah.
Hypnos 1 difficulty.
Oh, I'm totally
Guardian,
behind cover. But
neutral, Mantis neutral, Ashes neutral, Egghead doesn't matter. Ooh. Ooh.
I live!
Wow.
The Guardian is hit for 2.
That's...
Hound is hit for
The aim is
4.
deteriorating fast, but that is end of
And the
turn.
snare is blowed up.
Yep.
I could probably
Right,
kill this
Who
thing.
can one round him? I'm pretty
I
sure
can
it's
one round.
just Mantis.
Well,
Mhm.
Hypnos could probably one round too, but
Yep, go
Mantis
for it,
can as
Hypnos.
well.
I feel a bit greedy killing all 3 of the bosses, so
Go for it, Hypnos.
Hypnos can go.
oh no, it's totally fine.
There we
Says
go.
the guy hiding behind the rocks over here.
Alright, so we're gonna Protocol Shepherd Gast.
Mhm.
Then we are going to... We're gonna Barrage Rex.
Mhm.
We are going to start with our Ghoul Nexus. Alright, that will absorb, I believe.
Hits you.
I mean, if I live through his next turn, I'll take it. But if he doesn't die here.
Then we'll get the free Nexus Light. Which gets eaten up by armor.
Yep.
And then we're trying to get Centimane here.
Oh yeah, we've been sentiment fishing the entire time, right? Oh god.
Shit. You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna
It's not
punish
real.
myself.
We're doing it!
Heat's not. We're doing it. We could stress, but heat's not real.
True.
It's not real. What is
Heat is not real.
Heat is not real.
It's just not real.
Don't even.
And
worry
we-
Oh
about it.
no, it's real! It's become real!
That's as real as it gets.
Oh dear.
He finally became real.
Can't
He
believe
finally became real.
Can't believe he became real.
Alright, impaired.
No,
That's
you've
fine.
got a 6, so
Yep. He is only a little real.
it's not really real.
Heat can be little or real as a treat.
That's a hit.
You got a
7.
hit.
3
4
damage is enough for a structure.
Roll a 1, roll a
Roll
1,
that
roll a 1.
second structure.
Second structure.
Come on, get stunned.
No, we're losing the
Damn.
dumb shield. Get that shield out of here. It clatters to the floor.
Alright, and then we're gonna continue the meme. We are going to move our... You know what we're gonna do?
Oh,
We're gonna
no.
move our Orochi Guardian right next to Rex.
Whoa, oh, gee, aw.
And the Bloodhound.
Well, at least he's engaged now.
Yeah, well, we can
Yeah.
just walk out. That's okay. Yeah, that is your turn, I believe.
Yep.
One more round, Rex. One
He's
more
got
round.
one more thing he can do.
More.
And he's definitely dead, but the question is, do I get the kill or does Mantis?
Plays
Ravage
Dutch now.
turret. 1, 2, 3,
And I'm
4,
the
5,
only-
6,
And
7,
I'm at
8.
1 HP, so if he hits me, I'm taking my
8
third stress.
targets. And we're shooting accuracy now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Guardian
boy.
accuracy, Bloodhound accuracy. Oh, it's adjacent. Oh, never mind.
Actually,
Reload roll 20 again here.
Too late. Gas drone accuracy. Sentinel drone accuracy.
but I brace.
Hypnos.
I haven't taken reactions.
You could brace, but it would still structure you. It's just resistance.
It would still structure me at this point. I should have braced last turn.
Correct.
Unfortunate.
Oh no.
I can hit him at one difficulty.
Well,
Well, I'm structured.
Yeah. We're just missing the Tempest drone. Everybody take 4. A good final showing, Rex.
Alright. Tempest drone, miss, gas drone.
Ooh,
takes
we're making it.
Ooh, I only lose a system. I'll lose the manipulators again.
There, we'll do it for the memes, Mantis. We're invading your dog.
I'm taking this kill.
Oh,
I demand it.
no! My dog!
Yep. And turn 2. But now
I'm
you
doing
get
it.
now you get Baba Yaga.
I
What?
do. If
Ah. Well,
Yeah.
too bad.
Go
No,
for it,
you
Ashes.
go.
It's time for the Everest to get him. Heavy charge blade.
Absolutely.
Go, go, go.
Show us the money. That's a hit.
That
7
is
energy.
piercing damage. And let me tell you something. Heat, not real.
All right.
You're down to
gonna
one structure,
stress.
but you have a full reactor.
I sure do.
These numbers don't match up, damn it.
This is my third overcharge.
Mm-hmm. Fourth one, actually.
Oh, well. I
10
take 10 heat.
10 heat.
Is that double?
Double stress, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so.
That looks better.
Reactor meltdown.
No,
oh,
no,
wait, no,
reactor
that's
well
not-
done. Overheating.
Overheating.
First into
So I
second.
do the first and then the second?
Yep.
Three.
Exposed and...
Don't even care.
Oh, impaired. Oh no.
Don't even care.
You might care.
It's fine.
Now the charge blade is neutral. Now it might miss.
Oh no, now the charge blade is neutral.
No, it doesn't
I
miss.
don't even care.
We don't miss, and Rex goes down.
For the Jedi Empire!
Phew.
Oh boy.
Hey, some of the drones actually survived.
Yeah, that rocket
I-
turret. Jesus.
And I brought this thing straight to the edge of utter destruction.
They'll join me.
I forgot to roll for custom paint job. Oh well.
Oh well,
This-
never goes off anyway.
It absolutely did not go
Okay.
off.
I come out from behind the corner. Hey, good job, guys.
Here's your funny ship
Yay.
Haha, funny ship.
to pick you up together with the Starlight briefcase and bring you back home.
We did it. We saved the terrible infectious disease.
Get out of here, Ahab. You're dead. Nobody likes you. Alright, we've rescued the briefcase. We have prevented a horrible bioweapon from falling in the wrong hands. We beat up some IPSN representatives, which probably, fair enough.
That won't have repercussions.
And they had it coming, you know that guy.
Yeah. I mean, if your name is Claude Gilmore, you had it going.
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
License levels for your efforts. Mantis, you will be going to LL to 11, I believe.
Yes, thank you.
Egghead, going to 3.
All right.
Ashes, for your first mission aboard Interpoint, you will be going to LL1. And Hypnos, you will be going to LL6.
Yee.
Sweet. Alright. Thank you for playing, everybody. That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun. Thank you very much,
That was
Ralph.
fun.
My pleasure.
I
And
It
hope
was
playing with
time.
some people.
I'll see you around on the Discord and another mission.
Alright, everyone.
See you,
good
Ralph.
night.
Take it easy, everybody.
Take care.
Have a good one.
Take care, everybody.
Alright, Twitch chat. Consequences are real after all. Yeah, I can't believe consequences became real. That's just harsh. Yeah, that was Claude Gilmore and our little happy IPSN representative team. They did not manage to get Starlight. And it is now in safe hands. Until it isn't, I guess. Whoop, whoop. Cool. Good game. That's it for the week. Next week we will be cleaning up some criminals, toppling a tyrant, that sort of stuff. And I'm going to post the schedule in a moment here, as well as the in-orbit round. And yeah, that's about it from me. Hope you had a good time, everybody. Rate the Bob Ross stream. Is there a Bob Ross stream? Give me the channel name. Bob Ross. Oh, it's literally Bob Ross. I thought he was dead. Alright, we'll go for the Bob Ross raid. That's fair enough. Raid channel. Bob Ross. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you around. Take it easy, have a good one. And something went wrong. Try that quick action again later. Okay, we can't raid. I'm sorry. Take it easy, have a good one. And goodbye.